Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
Welcome into week 4 of Friday Night Rivals tonight. For the first time since 2019, the VT game is back on the schedule. Tennessee High and Virginia High will renew their rivalry, which dates back all the way to 1911. Virginia High enters tonight's game with a perfect 4-0 record. I asked Bearcats head coach Derek Patterson to assess how his team has played so far this year.
I feel like we're progressing pretty well. I'd like to say that, we've improved every week, but honestly really didn't play as well as we could have against John Battle the week before the George Wythe game. But I was really pleased with how we played against George Wythe. Kind of started out a little bit slow, but then right after that, later in the first quarter kind of got rolling a little bit.
Confidence from your team, what does it do when you keep stacking those wins? Now you're 4-0. How has the confidence of your team grown each week?
I think we have a group that, because of the way things have been the past few years, I think they expect to win. And I think they also know what it takes to win. They've worked really hard. Our numbers are up this year, which is, not something that's normal in football, is to see a team's roster going up right now. But we've got about 12, 13 more kids on the team than what we normally do. But even still this summer, our attendance was great, even through that. And the kids, when they were missing, they were taking accountability, they were communicating and things like that. And I think that kind of shows that we are headed the right direction as a program. But, bottom line is I think our kids expect to win, and they're putting in the work, and we're excited about the direction that this program is heading.
This week at the VT game, first time since 2019, a lot around this game. What does it mean to you and to your team to have this game on the schedule again against Tennessee High?
It's very exciting. I personally believe that rivalries are a really important part of the high school experience. I didn't play high school here, but I played at a high school where the rivalry was a really big deal. And, it was one of those things where you kind of had standing room only at the game, and there's just a lot of people, a fun atmosphere, a lot of events going on that week, and we want that for our players. And the one thing that we're talking about with them is, yes, be excited. Be excited. Hopefully it'll be a huge crowd for us there, and for them as well. I think it's going to be a really, really fun environment.
Since the schedule was announced where this matchup happened, how many times have people in the community come up to you and say, hey, we're glad this is back, or we got to get this win this week?
Countless. A lot of people are excited for it. I think a lot of people kind of understood why we stopped it for a little while, and some people had questions and didn't really understand. But I think there's a lot of people who are really excited to see it come back.
What have people told you about what this game means to Virginia High? As you mentioned, you didn't go here. This is the first time you will be a part of the VT game.
It is exciting for the community, and it's a tradition. And I think anytime you have something that has a lot of tradition and a lot of history behind it, that's where the importance comes back. When you think about the alumni and the people who went to school here, the people who were in this locker room, former players and coaches and all, I think it does mean a lot. I think there's some people who are a little bit indifferent to it, but for the most part, I think you just look back at the history and the tradition, and people say, we're excited to see this game come back because it means a lot for the community.
Not a single player on either team has ever played in a VT game. So what will be a message to the players about this new experience they're going to have for the first time?
Enjoy the attention that comes with it. It's going to be on TV. That's very exciting. But we have to take care of the day-to-day. We have to make sure that we're physical in practice, because we know they're going to be really physical. We got to make sure we continue to compete and push each other in practice, and just to play smart. Once the game starts, the hype of the game is kind of over. And I think our players have realized that because they've played in a few big games themselves. But once the game starts, it's just another football game. You have to approach it that way. And I think the team that wins the line of scrimmage on both sides, and the team that takes care of the football and just does the little things, is going to win the game, because they have a really good football team.
You mentioned they have a really good football team, but if you just look at their record and you see 1-3, that is a little misleading considering who they've lost to. Is that something you have to tell your teams, don't pay attention to that record? For
sure. Our kids know who Science Hill is. They know who Elizabethton is. And West Ridge is a really large school, and obviously they're having a pretty good year as well. I think our kids know what challenge faces us come this Friday. I really believe that. But I also think they're going to be confident and believe that they can win despite the history. And I think they're going to be confident and believe they can win despite Tennessee High's record. But you have to show up and play the game. And I feel like the mentality of our team, the leadership of our team, has put us in a position where we will be able to compete in these kind of games and hopefully find a way to win.
What do you see from Tennessee High? What concerns you about what they do offensively? We'll start there.
Well, I know Coach Holt really well, and since I've known him, he's always been a proponent of running the football and defending the run, and those are two things that they do really, really well. So I know we're going to have to stop the run. But I think they also have a solid quarterback, and he can throw it and he can run a little bit as well. And so we're going to have to be really solid in all phases of the game. We're going to have to find a way to establish the run so we're not trying to drop back and throw it every play, because I think that makes you really easy to defend. So we want to strive to try and be as balanced as we can offensively. And then, like I said, going back to defense, you've got to stop the run. You've got to be consistent against the run game and force them to do other things that maybe they don't want to do as much. Have they shown they can throw it? Absolutely. But I know from the coaches that I know on their staff, they pride themselves in running the football, and I think that's what they're going to do is try to establish the run throughout the game.
Coming up, Tennessee High head coach Josh Holt discusses his team's start to the season and what it's like to have the VT game back on the schedule.
Here you go. This one's perfect. Just for you. And you. With chances to win millions, Jumbo Bucks instant games are the perfect fit for everyone. Find yours today. Say Jumbo Bucks. Jumbo. The Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun.
Super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
Your winning drive starts here at #1 Wallace Subaru in Johnson City. Wallace Subaru wants your old car, regardless of make, miles, or condition, and will pay 125% of KBB fair market value toward the purchase of a new Subaru Crosstrek or Outback. That's right, 125% toward the purchase of a new symmetrical all-wheel drive Subaru. Let's buy the new Crosstrek or Outback and get 1.9% APR financing. Kick off the savings with the Tri-City's largest Subaru selection inside Tennessee's largest Subaru showroom. #1 Wallace Subaru in Johnson City. Right on the corner, right on the price.
Okay, kids, thanks again for letting Bathfitter be a part of your career day.
Okay, class, question. How long does it take to remodel a bathroom?
1 day!
Nice! Now, how is Bathfitter different?
The one-piece wall.
Correct. That keeps it leak-free and easy to clean.
And a lifetime warranty.
Well, it looks like our work is done here.
Join the Bathfitter family today with no payments and no interest for 12 months.
After 3 straight losses to start this season, Tennessee High got their first win of 2025 last week, beating Cocke County 35-0. It was a big win in more ways than one for the Vikings.
The fact that it was a conference game was huge. You know, that's our #1 goal right now, is to make sure we get a home playoff game, and you got to, get the check marks on all those conference games, and that was the first one of the year that took care of it. We always we struggle when you go to Cocke County. It's a long ride. We were out of school that day, but the kids really responded well, and we played well all night long.
From a confidence perspective, though, I know you had some close losses, but even close isn't what you guys are going for. Just from a confidence standpoint, did it help the guys to get a result for all the hard work they put in?
It's hard to see that when you're playing tough opponents, but they're practicing hard, and we played really good opponents up to that point and finally got across and got a W in the win column. So, yeah, I think that goes a long way for confidence. It just makes you feel a little bit better knowing, hey, that's what the payoff is. That's where it's actually coming from a good week of practice.
The goal is to get a home playoff game. That's something you've talked about going back into the summer. Why is that so important for you and this team?
This place needs it. We haven't had one in a long time, and if we can bring people into this place and play, it's a special environment. Those 2 home games that we had against Elizabeth and Science Hill, it was electric in here. The energy was amazing. The kids feed off that. It helps us play real well. And, just every chance you get to play in this place, you need to try to take advantage of it. You'd only get so many, 5 a year. And if we can extend that for this bunch of seniors, I'd love to.
It's hard to believe, but this game will be the halfway point of the season already. How has your team grown? Maybe what are some areas you've seen the biggest growth from week 1 to this will be the 5th game?
Really just the confidence. After playing those tough opponents, you start to wonder. At one point, we played really well, but we were 0-3. That's a hard place mentally for these kids. And what they did is they just kept coming in and working real hard, and we finally got across in that W column. And that's went a long ways, just the confidence that we've seen in them week to week.
This game is one that's been circled on the calendar for 6 years in the making since you last played the VT game. How special is it to have this one back on the schedule?
Oh, it's amazing. It's great for Bristol. It's great for these kids. It's great for everybody. You know, we had a pep rally in the park the other day. It was a great turnout. And the buzz is starting to happen. You know, it's just Monday here at school, and the buzz is really starting to kind of get around. It's starting to feel like those old times when it was, you know, yearly kind of thing. And it's just super exciting to know that football is kind of going to be the main focus Friday night in Bristol.
What's it like, though, for talking to these players? Because nobody on this team has played a VT game. I mean, you know, coaches, their parents, community members tell them how important it is, but these guys have never experienced that.
I think that's the best part of it, the lore, you know, hearing the stories, and maybe some are exaggerated, maybe some aren't exaggerated enough, but just, you know, I've been a part of VT games, you know, as a coach and as a player, and you just can't beat VT week for what it means for the community.
What's going to be your message to your players about what they're going to experience for the first time?
Just a raucous environment. You know, that place will be packed. Rhythm and Roots is happening. There should be a lot of people over there, and there's a lot of stuff going into the game outside, you know. All week long, we've got a VT week here at school, kind of like a homecoming thing. I'm sure they do the same thing over there, but you know, just take advantage of it. You know, soak it all in. Realize, hey, you're rekindling a tradition. This is 111, 110 times it's been played. Take pride in that.
You're playing a Virginia High team that's 4-0. What have you seen from them on film?
Well-coached team. You know, me and Coach Patterson go way back. We coached together at Holston a long time ago, and you know, they work hard. It's just a mirror image of how he is as a man. They're well coached. They're disciplined. They're good in all three phases. They run to the ball. They've got some playmakers all over the place. It's a really good football team over there, and it starts at the top with Coach Patterson.
I mean, Tennessee High, you know, you're the bigger school. You guys are supposed to win this game. I think that's the message from the outside a lot. What's the message to your team about ignoring the noise this week? Because you're playing a 4-0 football team.
You're not 4-0 by accident. You know what I mean? That means they're taking care of business. Competition doesn't necessarily matter. You just throw all that out of the window this week, to be 100% honest with you, because the energy and the excitement and just the pride in playing for your school here in Bristol can nullify or neutralize all those records.
For you, what do you think it's going to be like on Friday when you walk out on that field, you know, when the teams run out there? Are you going to take a moment to kind of soak it all in, the atmosphere?
Yeah, you do it every Friday, you know, and that's part of coaching. That's why you do it. That's what brings you back. And I'm fortunate to be right here where I'm at. This is the mountaintop to me, and I've told everybody that. And the fact that we get to bring the VT game back, it doesn't really matter if it's over there or over here. It's still the VT game. Yeah, I'll take it all in. It's great to have a good friend across the way there to coach against. You know, I'll talk to him before the game, and then we'll battle it out, and then we'll shake hands and hug afterwards for sure.
Coming up, we'll go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between the Vikings and Bearcats as our countdown to kickoff continues.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $5.99.
There's a reason why Toyota is America's best-selling retail brand. It's the quality, dependability, and reliability that you expect from Toyota. And that starts right here in the USA, where Toyota has invested over $49 billion into 11 different manufacturing plants, including the newest one, a battery plant for its electrified vehicles. There are now 13 different Toyotas built in the USA, with more on the way. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
At Kurt's Ace Hardware, we make it our business to help your business. With over 1 million items, we can provide you with the tools you need to succeed. Our online ordering allows you to place orders anytime from anywhere, or use our easy in-store purchase plan for quick pickup and delivery. Kurt's offers personalized service on everything, from paint and power tools to plumbing and electrical supplies, all from brands you trust. Visit our website to sign up today and take advantage of special offers and rewards available for our business customers from your neighborhood Kurt's Ace Hardware, where we make it our business to help your business.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals pregame show is sponsored by Food City.
It's time to go inside the numbers on tonight's matchup between Tennessee High and Virginia High. Let's start first with the history of this matchup. These two teams haven't played since 2019. But prior to that, we'll go back to 2001. From then to 2019, they played every year. It was a series dominated by Tennessee High during that stretch. The Vikings won every year except in 2011 when the Bearcats pulled off the upset, winning 14-13. Since 2001, though, not a single VT game has been decided by 10 points or less except for that Bearcat win by 1 point in 2011. In the last game between these two back in 2019, Tennessee High won 46-23. But a lot has changed in the last 6 years. Both teams have different head coaches from the last time they met. This year, Virginia High is 4-0. Tennessee High is 1-3. Bearcats averaging just over 37 points a game, while the Vikings are scoring around 22 points per contest. Defensively, the Vikings allowing 20 points a game. The Bearcats stingy, under 10 points per game. However, if you dig a little deeper, the Vikings have played a much tougher schedule. The record of their 4 opponents so far is 10-6. Virginia High's opponents have a combined record of 3-9. There's only one thing left to do before kickoff, and that's make some predictions. Steve Wilmoth and Heather Williams are in next with Prep Picks.
This is the 2025 Nissan Frontier with a 310 horsepower V6 engine. It's a truck for truck stuff. It's tough from the shocks up and carries its weight on the road. Find your Frontier in the 2025 Nissan Frontier. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier or get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models.
Yeah.
Glad we got Jersey Mike's for the game.
Wait, does our mascot look like Danny DeVito to you?
Yeah, it does. That doesn't matter. This is a commercial for Jersey Mike's, where the subs matter most. Freshly sliced right in front of you. That's what they're all about.
You on the cheer squad?
And up to see Daisy. Yeah!
Ooh.
Oh, don't worry about me. Focus on those subs. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
We specialize in making your custom jewelry dreams a reality. Let's couple your inspiration with our expertise to create pieces that are personalized and treasured forever. Schedule an appointment or come visit us today at Goodman Jewelers in downtown Abingdon.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community. It's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
Welcome into another edition of Prep Picks. Heather Williams alongside Steve Wilmoth of ESPN Tri-Cities, TriCitiesSports.com. It's a brand new ball game.
Even Steve.
Back in the saddle, back in the race. We're all tied up heading into this week's group of action, and we've got some really fun games on the agenda this week for sure. Let's start with the big one in Region 4A, or Region 1 4A. Elizabethton making the trip to Cherokee. These are the two teams that I think most people believe are battling for second behind Greenville in the conference.
Second straight trip, Elizabethton goes to Hawkins County to battle an undefeated team. Last week took care of Volunteer. Coach Sean Witten ties his grandfather with his 173rd win, so he can pass him this time. You look at this Cherokee club. Jaden Weston, the outstanding junior running back, 570 yards and 7 touchdowns on the ground the last 2 weeks, 10 touchdowns the last 3 weeks. The Volunteer only had 89 yards rushing against the Cyclones last week. Cherokee does have that passing game with Landon Jeffers, Lofton Hayes and company. They can beat you through the air. But Elizabethton, even without Justin Whitehead, that's a key injury for Elizabethton for them right now. Zach Wallen stepped up big time in the received game last week. You got to go with Elizabethton here. They've been there. They've been in this spot before. But it's another instance. It's been lopsided before, just like it had been with Volunteer. It won't be as lopsided, but I think Elizabethton still gets the win.
I'm still trying to figure out who this Cherokee team is. I put them in our top 5 Tuesday this week because they are unbeaten, and they've looked really good in getting to that point. But this is really going to be the measuring stick. Who are they? Are they as good as their record says? We're going to find out this week. I think they are as good as their record says. I do not think they're as good as Elizabethton yet, so I will join you in going with the Cyclones. The VT game. So happy this game is back. COVID kind of took it away, and then it just didn't come back. Both these coaches used to coach against each other. They wanted this game back, and they got it finally. Who do you like?
Well, this is such a big game that nobody knows exactly how many times they've played, okay? First of all, we celebrated, and I've seen data from 10 years ago, back in 2016, where it was the, quote, 100th game between the two schools. Well, they played in 17, 18, and 19. We're supposed to play in 20, so that means that's what, 104, 105? Well, I've seen 2 different databases this week. One has it game 111. One has it game 113. Who knows how many times they're playing? But here's what I do know. They should be playing.
Right.
And they are. Congratulations on that. First time on the field since 2019 with that 2020 game canceled. But it has been a series that Tennessee has dominated. Won the last 8, 21 of the last 22. Maybe that's why it wasn't been played as frequently. But this Virginia High team can play. Quebec, Tion Graham, you're very high on them. I know Laws at wide receiver. Running back doing a great job. Tennessee High last week. Zach Richardson through the air. This is a different Tennessee High offense. Going to the air, a couple of touchdown passes. Big game last week for Barron Hawker-Road. 6 catches, 182 yards and a score. Plus, Tennessee High got running back Elijah Plumbar back. Now, he didn't play a lot, didn't get a lot of carries. That's going to change this week, and that's going to help the Vikings. I think they win the return of the VT game.
So this game basically happened because Josh Holt was on Derek Patterson's staff at Holston, and they are very good friends. And kudos for them getting this game back. This is not the Virginia High team that it was when this series stopped happening in 2019. This is one of the best teams in Virginia right now in the small classifications. Tennessee High is down. If Virginia High is ever going to get them in this series, it has to be this year. So just for the sake of argument, I'm going to take the Bearcats because if it doesn't happen now, I'm not sure that it will. Tennessee High is the bigger school, but I think if they're going to get them, this is the year they're going to have to do it. So come on, Bearcats. Help me out a little bit. I'm picking you. So let's go all the way over now to the Virginia side of the state line, and a great game in Class 1 between Eastside, who probably is the team to beat right now in Class 1, against Chilhowie.
Game of the week last week. Eastside and Rural Retreat. Eastside scores with, 3 seconds left, gets the 2-point conversion, wins 36-35. What a game. And now you turn around and face an unbeaten Chilhowie team. So something has to give here. 2 unbeatens. Eastside's averaging 42 points per game. Chilhowie's only allowed 16 points in its 3 games, only 1 touchdown in that span. As you mentioned, Eastside, they've kind of been pointing to this year. I mean, this is the year for the Eastside Spartans. I think it's going to be a real competitive game. It's going to be a close game. If Eastside was at home, I'd feel more comfortable. And I am going to take the Spartans on the road.
Chilhowie was this close to being in the mix last year. Like, you could see the improvement there. Now they are absolutely in the mix. I look at them. I look at Rye Cove. I look at Eastside as really the teams. I thought Holston was going to be in there, but they've kind of stumbled a little bit out of the gate as the teams in there. And I don't think that this will necessarily be the last time that these 2 teams play this year. I think they have a chance to meet again in the playoffs. I'm with you. Eastside's been there, done that. I think they're a little bit further along, so I'm going to pick the Spartans. But, man, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Chilhowie wins, especially with this one being at Chilhowie. That is a tough place to play and really a fun place to see a football game if you haven't been there. All right, if you want more high school sports, be sure to check out his website, TriCitySports.com. And I am back on Friday nights. Join me Friday at 11:15 for Friday Night Huddle.
Hey friends and neighbors, I'm Johnny and this is my grandson Sam. I just recently bought my 2nd pair of hearing aids from Falls Plaza Hearing Center. I can't believe the improvements in the technology. You can set favorites, and then when you're back in that same environment, it'll recall them. My grandson Sam plays Little League Baseball, and I love hearing the crack of the bat on the ball.
Go see them today and let them help you like they did my papa.
Call us today for a free evaluation and hear for yourself.
Hey folks, check out this Fast Track Feature Deal of the Week 2017 Lexus GS 350. Guys, fully loaded leather, heated and cooled seats, navigation sunroof, and priced thousands below retail at only $21,900. Folks, you got to come eye it, try it, and buy it with us today.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
Now at Mox of Jonesboro, take 10% off any qualifying stressless recliners, sofas, sectionals, and accessories. Mox of Jonesboro, located in the heart of historic Jonesboro.
Super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
Time in 6 years, and so glad to be a part of it here on Friday Night Rivals. Coach, let's get to our key players tonight.
Yeah, you can see number 18 there, Jack Richardson. He's a senior quarterback, 6'1", 170 pounds. Had a great game last week against Cotton County. Threw for over 200 yards, completed 8 to 12 passes and 2 touchdowns. Looking for another outstanding game out of him tonight.
For the Bearcats, a little unique players in the game.
Exactly. Coach Patterson is talking about for us to be successful tonight, it's got to be at the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively at the line of scrimmage. You can see the players there on the offensive line, on the defensive line. They got to have an outstanding game tonight to be successful.
And who says we never give glory to the linemen? All right, how about your keys to the game tonight?
Oh, yeah, keys to the game tonight. Looking at for Tennessee High there, they got to run the football. They've been running it all year. They started running it in preseason, and nothing's going to change tonight. You're going to see a lot of running from a lot of different formations. And on defense, they want to play physical. They want to get a lot of guys to the football, and they're fast on defense. Not only the secondary, but their linebacker and defensive line. And then on the other side of the field for the Bearcats tonight, they want to stay balanced. Coach Patterson talked about being able to throw the ball, so those linemen got to protect the quarterback, give him time to throw down the field, and also in the run game. And on defense, it's the same thing that Tennessee High is doing. Virginia High got to stop the run game. They got to get after it tonight.
Those are the keys of the game. Coach, coming up next is kickoff. Don't go anywhere on Friday Night Rivals.
It's here, the model closeout sales event at Friendship. The inventory is stacked. The deals are unreal. The clock is ticking. All 2025 models must go. Your last chance for massive savings is now. Over 2,500 new and used vehicles are ready to go. When they're gone, they're gone. And these deals won't last. Hurry in for the model closeout sales event right now through Monday night only at Friendship Ford, Bristol. 2025 Ford F-150, $17,000 off. Friendship Ford, Bristol.
We're dealing.
At Dempsey's Jewelers, there is one thing we pride ourselves in more than our jewelry, and that's our people. As you make lifelong memories, we make lasting friendships. It's our honor to help, and we're here anytime you need us. When you think jewelry, think Dempsey's Jewelers.
Okay, kids, thanks again for letting Bathfitter be a part of your career day.
Okay, class, question. How long does it take to remodel a bathroom?
1 day!
Nice! Now, how is Bathfitter different?
The one-piece wall.
Correct. That keeps it leak-free and easy to clean.
And a lifetime warranty.
Well, looks like our work is done here.
Join the Bathfitter family today with no payments and no interest for 12 months.
Virginia High. Time now for tonight's coin toss. The Sky 5 drones.
This evening's coin toss is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We just had a coin toss on my referee, B.K. Walker. Tonight, Tennessee High, of course, the visitors. They'll get to call the coin toss. See, B.K.'s talking to Virginia High. As where the anticipation around this game, we're just moments away. And Virginia High will receive the opening kickoff. Tonight, weather, it's been a little warm day today, Coach, for the final Friday of the summer. Technically 75 degrees at kickoff, but it was up into the mid-80s earlier today.
I think it's still maybe 80 in here.
80 up here in the box, yes,
Yeah,
it is.
you
It's
got it.
still pretty warm.
You can see the flag. It's not moving, so I don't think it's going to affect this kickoff here.
There's Derek Patterson, the head coach of the Bearcats, his 5th season here at Virginia High, and we're going to get ready for the national anthem here before kickoff. So we'll pause and let you listen. There's a big Sky 5 drone, courtesy of Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air, shot at G. Malcolm Stadium. And I'll tell you what, it is packed here tonight. Both Tennessee High, Virginia High fans showing up for this one. There is Coach Holt, his 4th season as the head coach of Tennessee High. This is where he went to school. He's been a part of the VT game as a player and as assistant coach. This is his first time as the head coach.
Yeah, and he's wanting to get after it tonight. Like he's talking about playing physical, and we're going to see a good, hard-nosed, physical, clean football game tonight.
Coach Holt and Coach Patterson are good friends. They actually coached together at Holston many years ago. They were both assistants, and then later when Coach Patterson was the head coach, Coach Holt worked for him for a couple of years before, moving on. But these guys are good friends. I think them two are a big part of why this game is being played again.
Yeah, and you got 2 quality coaches there. Like he was talking about, starting out at Holston, now they're here at Virginia High, they're at Tennessee High. Both have great programs. We'll see a good football game here tonight, getting ready for the kickoff.
Again, we've been waiting 6 years for this game. Dexter Dishner will kick it off for the Vikings, and we are underway in the first VT game in 6 years. This kickoff is going to bounce, and Virginia High is going to be in trouble. They're going to start inside their own 15-yard line. So nice kick there, Jacob Rowe. He really had to make a decision. Do I see what happens and go out of bounds? But some guys running down on him.
I think he did the right thing by catching the ball. I think it was going to stay in bounds, and he little move there and couldn't get to the outside. And great coverage by Tennessee High here to start off with.
There's Deion Graham, the junior quarterback. He's been the starter since midway through his freshman year at Virginia High, so he has played a lot of football, but this will be the first time anybody on this field has played in the VT game. Bearcats averaging over 37 points a game on offense. They are 4-0 on the season. Graham is going to throw it on first down. It's complete. A short gain on the play, though, to Jeremy Quinto.
You could see there, they've just a little rollout pass over there to the left-hand side. There's linemen up front there. They gave him time to throw the ball, starting with the center there, King. And then you got the twins on each side of them, the Tedder brothers, coming up for second down now.
Coach Patterson, as you highlighted there in your players of the game to watch, he said it's going to be a line of scrimmage for the Bearcats if they want to win tonight on both the offensive and defensive lines. Those are the guys who are going to have to play big. There's a gain of 1. Bearcats going to run it for the first time, but we get a flag to bring that one back. Mason Laws, or Keaton Laws, excuse me, in the backfield.
Yeah,
head ball foul. False start on the offense, number 74.
Oh wow, that was a killer right there for that.
Here's the Tennessee High defense. You see Coach Chandler, longtime defensive coordinator, there in the long sleeves for Tennessee High. They have a lot of guys, and you touched on there. Look at those numbers of the defensive linemen, 2'8", 25. They're going for speed.
Speed, and you can see right now with the H-back here, 17's walked up on the line of scrimmage there, Price.
Graham's going to throw it on second down. This one is bapped in the air and incomplete. Great coverage on the play by Tennessee High's Baron Harkleroad.
Yeah, Harkleroad right there with him. They tried to run that slant pass in behind the linebacker where he's walked up on the line of scrimmage. He was open for just a little bit. Then you can see Harkleroad step in there with the ball right at the end.
Virginia High very lucky that one not intercepted. Anytime a ball gets batted up there in the middle of the field.
Hey, the safety was coming over there, Music and Utsman, both of them.
So after that penalty there before second down, it's 3rd and 14 for this Virginia High offense inside their own 10-yard line. Caden Laws next to Graham, but this is going to be Graham all the way running. He's going to try and cut it outside, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. Ball comes out, but referees say that ball was down. So Tennessee High's defense forces a 3-and-out.
Yeah, if you look at the play right here, though, with a little trash talk. Watch the outside linebacker, 17, down the line, down the down, and makes him cut back up coming from the inside. And that was a safety coming up there, Music, to make the tackle. So actually, they've lost yardage here in the first series. Be cut from their own end zone.
Yeah, the Bearcats running some people on the field here. They still have plenty of time. The play clock is at 20. Jeremy Quinto will be punting inside his own end zone here. Should be really good field position for Tennessee High. They come after this one. Quinto gets a nice punt away out to the 42-yard line. And nice coverage by the Bearcats. Tennessee High still going to, we get a very late flag back inside the 10-yard line.
I think we might have had a little, it could have been a little trash talking going on there. I'm not for sure.
Got a dead ball foul, personal foul on the White. Number 2, 15 yards from the end of the play. Be Tennessee High's football.
Oh, wow. That's a costly penalty right there. It's on Honaker, a defensive end. Must have just a little late hit.
So that penalty will move the ball back into Tennessee High territory. Vikings will still have pretty good field position for their first drive, but not as good as they would have had. Jack Richardson, senior quarterback, about to take the field for the Vikings. Tennessee High is 1-3 this season. They're coming off their first win last week in their region opener down at Cocke County. They won 35-0. So the ball was spotted now at the 42-yard line of Tennessee High, so still pretty good field position. Elijah Plumbar in the backfield. He missed the first 3 games with an injury, scored 2 touchdowns last week in his return, so keep an eye on number 1 in the backfield in white. And they're going to give it to Plumbar on first down across the 45 to the 46. Here's the Tennessee High offense, and they like to run the ball, but they've had a lot of explosive plays in the passing game this year.
Yes, they have. Richardson, one of his favorite targets out there on made a great play on defense there a while ago was Harkleroad. We'll see him as a wideout, and Price, number 17, is wideouts. And Richardson's going to find those guys. They'll do a little play action.
2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Richardson's going to be in the shotgun here. 2 receivers for Tennessee High. And they're going to go back to Plumbar on 2nd down. That Virginia High defensive line holds them to a gain of 1.5. And here's that Virginia High defense. A lot of guys at Virginia High play both offense and defense.
Yeah, and I think that time the middle linebacker came up there. He read the play and was able to get in the gap there and make the stop. That was number 9, Lester. Yeah, you're going to see the linebackers, a 3-3 stack. They're coming after you. 5'9", 20, Joyce and Woodland. A lot of action out of those guys tonight.
Third and 5 for the Vikings. Ball's at the 48. We've had 2 Plumbar runs so far for the visitors. Richardson's looking out to the right. He's got a man open. The ball, though, is underthrown and incomplete.
I think he got what he wanted to. A little confusion on the defense that time. There was no safety in the middle of the field. They were coming up, and you had a slot receiver over there, Harker Road, running down the field, and he was free.
So Tennessee High not able to do much with their good field position.
Great defense by the Bearcats there to start the game out.
Now Richardson is also the punter for Tennessee High, so when the quarterback's the punter, you always have to be alert. He's going to boom this one away. Rowe's going to let this one bounce, and Tennessee High covers it up inside the 10. So again, bad starting field position for.
We have driven a lot of Toyotas over the years. For quality, dependability, and value, you can't beat them.
Like this Camry, the newest version of America's best-selling car.
Now it's 100% hybrid with more standard power, better handling, and available all-wheel drive.
This Camry XSE gets 47 mpg, and it comes with a 12.3-inch touchscreen and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0.
Get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 Camry or lease a Camry for $279 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers will honor one student athlete from each of the schools playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments on and off the field.
From Tennessee High, we honor Sophia Streetman. Sophia is a team captain and first-team all-conference selection on the Vikings soccer team. She has a 4.0 GPA and volunteers with groups that help promote environmental awareness. From Virginia High, we recognize Owen Dean. Owen is a first-team all-region selection in soccer and second-team all-region in football. He carries a 4.36 GPA and volunteers as a youth soccer official.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. Both teams have had the ball. Both teams went 3 and out. Virginia High, though, again, for the second time starting inside their own 15-yard line. This one actually inside their own 10. Caden Laws did not get a carry on that first possession. This time he does, and he's going to lose yards. That Tennessee High defense led by Preston Fegans.
Yeah, Fegans was on a stunt that time, was able to get through the B gap and catch him from behind. So they lost yardage on that play.
Tonight's live stream, courtesy of Johnson City Kia. You can watch this game on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, WCYB.com, all courtesy of Kia of Johnson City. So neither offense doing a lot so far. Virginia High, Coach, how tough is it when you're backed up in your own end to start your first 2 drives?
Well, you're hoping that line will block for you, and you're just running base plays down here. Maybe a play-action pass. You got single coverage on the outside over here. Harker Road's looking at the quarterback right now. He'll be dropping back single safety in the middle of the field.
Looked like Laws moved almost there. Grams decides to run. He runs into his own man, but he has enough for the first down. But there's a penalty flag back beyond the line of scrimmage, and it looked to me like Caden Laws moved early as the running back there.
See what the official called. Seemed like he
illegal motion on the offense, number 2.
That's what he got. Running back Laws, number 2 there. He moved. bad for the Bearcats after that great scramble by Graham there, showing you his footwork.
Yeah, Laws, he started to move, then he started to put his hand down like he like on a three-point stance there, but he got caught there, unfortunately. Watch number 2. Leaning, and
Yep. He might have had enough time there, but you had the guy going in motion, and they rotated in the secondary. They brought the safety that was up on the twin man back to the middle of the field. You can see it's man coverage this time. They got one safety.
So
five guys in the box.
2 early penalties by Virginia High. Tennessee High bringing pressure, sacked in the end zone for a safety. Tennessee High's defense makes the first big play of the game.
Yeah, you couldn't see the linebacker stunting over there on that outside.
Cooper Boer.
Yeah, Boer came in there untouched from the outside. You'll see him. Graham was looking over to his right. He's coming over here from his backside. Boom.
They brought one more than the offense could block, and Cooper Boer gets through in the first points of the VT game, a safety by the Vikings to take a 2-0 lead.
That's a quickness on defense right there. And that's not the first time.
You saw that one lineman for Virginia High. He had to pick which one am I going to get because he had 2 guys coming right at him. He went to the inside, which is you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, exactly. And he blocked the inside. Then the tackle was blocking the end, and the linebacker's free. It's got to be a quick pass.
So Tennessee High's defense with the first points of this game take a 2-0 lead with 7:26.
So their offense is going to get the ball back right here. We'll see what Virginia High does, if they're going to punt it or they're going to kick off.
Virginia High's offense been a little out of sorts in this one, but again, credit Tennessee High with the opening kickoff, kind of put them in the corner there, then the nice punt after Tennessee High didn't do much on their first possession.
Yeah, the field position has been definitely Tennessee High's favor.
And it looks like Quinto's going to punt the ball here. This will be from the 20-yard line. Sky high punt's going to be fair, caught at the 40. He waved his hand for a fair catch.
Yeah, he did. The officials didn't see that. Nobody threw a flag. Yeah,
you see
Coach
the Virginia
Patterson,
High coaches waving their hand. That was missed by this crew.
Yeah, Coach Patterson's and say, hey, he called a fair catch.
Clear as day right here. As you can see, Riley Price wave his arm.
Yeah, fair catch. And if they don't want to call a fair catch, then it's an invalid fair catch, and so it's a still penalty. Now the officials are going to talk about it. What did we see here?
That was he got about 11, 12 yards, I think, on that return. Invalid fair catch on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the 25 yards. That was a good job by that crew. Never saw a flag, but they got together and they got the call right. So it's good credit to the crew for huddling together, even though a flag never. Now they're marching all the way back to the 20-yard line.
Something's wrong.
I don't think that's correct.
No.
He made that fair catch at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's.
Now Coach Holtz wants an explanation here.
Hey, let's talk about this 20-yard penalty you just marked off against us. Yeah.
It should
Coach
be.
Holtz,
I think the ball should be at the 35, not the 20.
Okay, we got to talk about this year. So yeah, I've never seen that before.
I believe he was at the 40-yard line where Price made that.
Yeah.
Here it is again.
Right around the 40-yard line.
It's going to be hard to tell from this vantage point here.
Yeah, 40, right 40. On it.
Now they're going to, looks like they picked the football up.
Move back. We're going to give us you a 5-yard penalty here. We'll get things
should be
right.
At the 35.
Yeah.
The fair catch signal was made at the 40-yard line. We will mark 5 yards off from the 40-yard line. It will be first down for Tennessee High at 35.
Here's a great shot right here, and you can see it right at the 40. Excellent camera work, guys. Thank you in the truck. And, again, good job by the crew. Had to work through it, but they got there, and ball's where it's supposed to be at the 35. Tennessee High's offense, nothing on their first possession. Plumbar has some room. There is a flag that comes out. So we'll see what happens with this run by Elijah Plumbar. You think, though, it's coming back?
Yeah, Richardson, the quarterback's already pointed it's coming back. I don't know if they had movement that time, but it was excellent blocking over here on the left-hand side.
Number 55.
That might have been the reason it was excellent blocking.
Still be first down.
Yeah, a little hold there on the tackle, the defensive end, I guess. We'll see what happens, what they come out with next. You know, that first series, it was 2 tight ends all the way. Yeah, you can see a hold right here on the outside. He was holding the outside linebacker, Woodland, really bad.
Yeah, it's a good call right there. That was Erasmo Cobian. They got called for that penalty. So now the ball's back at the 25, 1st and 20 for the Vikings. 6:55 and counting in the first quarter. Bad snap. This one goes way over Richardson's head, and he falls on it. It's still loose. The ball is still loose. It looks like they have it marked down inside the 1.
Let's see who they give the ball to here.
You see the referee, B.K. Walker, has his arm pointed towards Tennessee High's. Yeah, Richardson got on it inside his own 1-yard line. Oh my goodness, that ball couldn't be any closer to the end zone.
Yeah, Coach Patterson tell him, hey guys, listen, sound, don't be listening to sound. It's all about movement right here.
Yeah, you figure Tennessee had, it's so lucky that Richardson got back on that football.
I think that's the right call for as far as the ball spotted.
Have you ever seen a 2nd and
humanity? By 2020, he launched the daily podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show, and appeared on countless shows and programs while still making hundreds of stops on college campuses. Turning Point USA said his show was downloaded up to 750,000 times a day in 2024. He became a political force for candidates, helping them secure victories, including President Trump's 2nd term in office.
Joining us now is Alex Clark, a Turning Point contributor, host of the Culture Apothecary podcast, and a good friend of Charlie Kirk. First of all, Alex, thank you so much for joining us. We are so sorry for your loss and truly appreciate you taking a moment to reflect on a person I can only imagine you consider family. Was watching some of your interviews online, and you describe in one post in particular what you call the fun side of Charlie Kirk. So if we can take a moment and if you can reflect on what it was like working with him, what did that mean to you?
Well, first of all, people don't realize that Charlie was very, very funny. He had a very dry sense of humor, and I mean, very often.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation, innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. The Sky 5 drone, sponsored by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Tennessee High called their first timeout of the first half. Tennessee High so far has minus 17 yards of total offense and 25 yards in penalties. However, they are winning the game 2-0.
Yeah, that record-breaking snap there of 35 yards was the killer to their total yardage.
So 3rd and 41, and we get a penalty marker.
The record-breaking snap there of 35 yards was the killer to their total yardage.
So 3rd and 41, and we get a penalty marker.
I think we had a deep post route that
Dead
time.
Ball foul. Foul start, number 19 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal.
Coach Holt has to be furious about that. You move, you're getting these penalties before the ball is even in play. I mean, there's no reason for that. Watch the football, even the wideouts. You know, watch the ball. You can't go on sound out there because you can't hear too much noise. Just a little miscommunication there.
The line of scrimmage now back to the 2-yard line on 3rd and 43 for the Vikings. It's going to be a pass. Richardson has got plenty of time. Now he's under a little bit of pressure. He's scrambling. Throws it across the middle. That one is intercepted. The Bearcats with excellent field position after the interception on the play. Virginia High's Des Almany with the interception, and that was not a smart throw there by Richardson.
No, he's rolling, getting away from the defense. You know, he's taught to throw the ball away, throw the ball away. You can see he's scrambling right here. They're after him. You got to get rid of it. You can't get tackled in the end zone. He just throws it. And great news for Virginia High right there.
So Des Almany with the interception there for the Bearcats, their first big play of this game. That sets them up inside the Toyota red zone at the Tennessee High 12-yard line.
We'll see if the offense can get the thing rolling now.
By far the best field position for Virginia High. Caden Laws next to Deion Graham. It's going to be a run to Laws, and he's got nowhere to go. A loss of 3 or 4. Cooper Boer, who had the safety in on that stop.
Yeah, Boer got him in the backfield. He stunned it that time. Looked like we had a what's it called, double trap going to the right, to the left side, like a counter tray right here. You can see it. 2 guys are pulling. Boer comes in there. Nothing happening. We're going to have to get Boer away from the line of scrimmage with a formation here.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play.
That's about what happened last time when he had the safety, you know, but that was on a pass and was rolling out a little bit, had his back turned.
The Bearcats can get a first down inside the 2. Play clock is down to 4. Graham is going to hand it off again to Laws, and he's going backwards again. The Tennessee High defense swarming everywhere. This time Khalil Honaker in there among many other white jerseys.
Yeah, Honaker, the defensive end. You see the linebackers. Figgins stepped up there in the middle. Boer again. Reed's coming up. Yeah, everybody's back there. And just like we were talking about, he wanted to get a lot of people to the football, and the front 7 was at the football that time.
So that's a loss of 5. It's 3rd and 18 from the 20.
Got 1 safety, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. They backed off a little bit on the wideouts.
Vikings are going to bring pressure. Graham rolls out to the right. He short hops his intended receiver. Incomplete. So now what does Derek Patterson do on 4th and 18 from the 20?
Yeah, that time Stevens, the nose man, and Figgins, the linebacker, both of them were hot on Graham that time. He had to get rid of the ball.
Owen Dean is the kicker for Virginia High, and it would be about a 37-yard field goal from here, but they're going to leave the offense on the field. And again, you have to get down to the 2-yard line. So now it's, you got to, first of all, the line has to give Graham time for the receivers to get down to the end zone.
Yeah, he might just throw one up into the end zone. You're going to have to keep an extra back in the backfield to help block. Right now, the 5 guys up front can't do it.
I think Coach Patterson might be thinking about calling a timeout here. And he does call a timeout. So we'll take a timeout before the Bearcats tuck it over on 4th and 18.
Financial literacy is sponsored by Blackburn Childers and Stegall.
I'm Sarah Presnell, a tax partner with Blackburn Childers and Stegall. On July 4th, 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill was placed into law by President Trump. And as a result of this bill, there are several aspects of the bill that we would like to discuss and that will affect you as viewers and as taxpayers. And one of the main aspects and benefits of this is the permanent reduction in the tax brackets. There's now an increase in your child tax credit to $2,200 per child in the house under 17 years of age. You can now deduct car loan interest as a deduction on your tax return. In addition, there is a deduction available for overtime wages and for tips. It'll benefit a lot of people in our area, and BCS would love to be able to help you answer any questions you have related to this bill. These are just very small aspects of a huge bill.
Welcome back. Virginia High calling their first time out of the half to talk it over. 4th and 18. It's 2-0 Tennessee High. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left. We have not had a first down in this game.
And then the scoreboard shows it 2-0. And we go this time on defense. Tennessee High is not going to change anything. They're coming after the quarterback. They got to throw it up in the end zone. You can see we got man coverage on the outside. Safety's in the middle.
4 receivers.
Somebody moved. Graham is saying, guys,
False start, number 70 and 74 on the offense.
Linemen, they're trying to get that drop step in there. It was both tackles. They're trying to back up for that rush of the defensive ends.
Watch, about half the linemen stayed in their stance, and the 2 tackles went on 1.
Yeah, it was a little mess up there. You hate to lose 5 more yards. Now they got it's 25.
So we've seen a 2nd and 45 and a 4th and 23 tonight so far.
Okay, is Tennessee High going to knock the ball down, or if it's an interception, are they going to take it and take the ball back there and lose yardage?
They're bringing some heat. Graham is going to throw it well short of the end zone. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, a completed pass to Davi Woolen, but it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I was able to get the ball out of his hands that time. Get the receiver a little cushion back there. Safety on the defensive side. See right here. Figgins was stunned and got his hands up, able to complete the ball. So now we go again with Tennessee High on offense.
So credit to that Vikings defense. After they had Virginia High started at the Tennessee High 12-yard line, they pushed them back a couple negative runs. They get the ball back actually at their own 13-yard line. So Tennessee High's offense owes the defense after that one here. Richardson back to throwing it on first down. This one, he's got a man open. It's complete to Harkle Road. Out across the 30, the first Window World first down of this game belongs to Barron Harkle Road.
Yeah, Harkle Road, I think he just found the open area, and there's a slot receiver that time. He's one of the favorite targets for Richardson. See right here, rolling out. There's wide open there in that zone. Big first down for the Vikings.
It's a gain of 21 yards from Richardson to Harkle Road. Little pop pass right back to Harkle Road, getting him the ball early and often on this possession. He gets out across the 45 to the 46. That'll be another first down for Tennessee High.
Yeah, Harkle Road did a little stutter step there and was able to pick up 7 or 8 more yards after good blocking coming around through there. See right here. See a little stutter step right there it was, yeah.
Preston Cox. Steady Eddie with that camera on the sidelines for us tonight.
Excellent job getting out of the way.
So 2 plays, 2 big gains for the Vikings. Richardson's going to keep it here. Breaks 1 tackle. He's going to go back to the right. His lineman helping him go all the way outside. Richardson's running very much east and west. Turns that into a gain of maybe 4.
Yeah, and he had to travel over 50 yards to get those 4.
Good job by the line, though, not to give up on the play and allow them to turn that into a positive gain.
Exactly. And the defense to not let him break a long one there after a busted play. I don't think we'll see him running on this play. Mike calling is running back this time, Plumbar.
This will be the first play that Tennessee High has ran from Virginia High territory. Plumbar gets maybe just 1. As the Bearcat defense up to the task to force 3rd down. Joel Edwards in on the stop.
Yeah, Edwards there on the inside was able to get off a block, come up, make the tackle. Very little gain on the play. Tennessee High, once again, they changed their formation and it's split. And mostly what's 2 wings. Now it's a slot receiver. You can see Harkle Road, he's going to the outside on the wide side of the field.
That's Riley Price in motion for the Vikings. It's going to be Plumbar. He's hesitating. Then he turns on the Jets. Plumbar down at the 40. That'll be enough for a Tennessee High first down. Great patience there by Plumbar.
Yes, he's reading his blocks. He thought about cutting back into the side. All of a sudden, he saw a hole to the outside. And like you said, he turned on the Jets. He got up through there fast to pick up that first down right here. Got excellent camera work, and right there he turns it on. Gets over the line, first down. 4 more downs for the Vikings.
3 first downs on this drive for Tennessee High as we approach 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. A 2-run homer by the Vikings put them on top 2-0 in this one. It feels like a baseball game. Plumbar breaks through. That's going to be a gain of 8, maybe 9. So Plumbar back-to-back good runs.
Yeah, he did a little sidestep right there in the hole. Was able to get by the linebacker and get on up through there. So he's very close for another first down. Because it's second and short right here. They sort of flip-flopped the formation that time, but they still having that H-back in there. Number 44 for Tennessee High right now.
They're going to go right back to Plumbar for a 3rd straight time. He has another Window World first down as the game clock is now under 30 seconds.
We'll see what Coach Holtz wants to do here. Figgins, the 44, is playing H-back right now. Doing a good job blocking there with the rest of those linemen for Tennessee High.
And Tennessee High is going to say, let's wait till the second quarter. So after 1, it's 2-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High. We will take a timeout. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals on News 5 WCYB.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
When it comes to SUVs, more people count on RAV4.
Year after year, this is the best-selling SUV in America.
Toyota RAV4 is so versatile, you've got room for all your stuff.
So you can go back in the woods or out on the town.
This RAV4 is a hybrid EV. It can go over 560 miles without stopping for gas or to recharge.
Get a new 25 RAV4 with 4.75 APR financing.
Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 for $299 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Toyota, let's go places.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with a personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. The start of the second quarter. It's 2-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High. Richardson's going to throw it on the first play of the second quarter. He's got a man in for the touchdown. Is Riley Price. A 27-yard touchdown by the Vikings on the first play of the second quarter.
Yeah, they had great protection that time. A rolling to the right. They brought the H back over. Back steps up. Gives him plenty of time to throw the ball. Price ran an excellent route. Made the catch. You can see him dive in the end zone. See his blockers out in front of him and nobody putting pressure on the quarterback. Catches the ball and just dives into the end zone.
Richardson delivered that right between the 1 and the 7.
Yeah, just a well-executed play by the Vikings. They didn't take a long time off the clock there, marching down the field. That's really our first drive of the game here. Start the first play of the second quarter to get in.
Step by foul. False start on the offense. Number 19. 5-yard penalty, retry.
The Tennessee High will have to attempt a longer extra point attempt. Dexter Dishner.
I don't think that extra 5 yards will affect it as far as distance goes.
It is up. It is good. So Tennessee High leads 9-0 over Virginia High. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Toyota and your local Toyota dealer are combining resources to support our area high schools. We stand together as community partners for our high school athletes and their families to help schools and students get the most out of their high school years. Toyota is proud to join News 5 WCYD, Fox 39 WEMT, and Tri-Cities CW to provide each host team with a charitable donation to their school. Proudly presented by Toyota and your local Toyota dealer. Tonight's donation goes to the Virginia High Bearcats.
Welcome back as Tennessee High on top 9-0 over Virginia High. That last scoring drive, 7 plays, 87 yards, took 3 minutes, 31 seconds off the clock. The Tennessee High offense looked good on that drive.
Yeah, they had excellent blocking, right decisions by Richardson that time at quarterback. Receivers got open, able to get in the end zone, put 6 points on the board. Right now for Tennessee High, they're going to try to kick it deep, pin them in there. Virginia High's got to do something with the offensive line this time to slow down the quickness and the speed of the Vikings defense.
Dishner will kick it off for the second time. The first one he put excellent in the corner. This one's going to be straight away. It will be returned by Laws. No, this will be Jacob Rowe, and Rowe better hold on to that football as he's inside the 15. So some great coverage by the Vikings, and again, bad field position on a kickoff for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it looked like somebody might have missed a block there in the middle. They were trying to set up a little wall over here on the left-hand side. Wasn't able to get to it. Just great coverage by the Vikings once again. So they're pinned back inside the 20-yard line to start this drive.
Virginia High's offense really kind of stuck in reverse early on here. They've had really tough to run the ball and not a lot of time for Graham in the passing game.
Yeah, I think got a little confused there going on with those linebackers stunting. You can see the walked up on the outside already. Over here is Price. He's ready to go.
3 receivers, a bad snap, and a flag.
Penalty marker on Slade.
Wow, moved on offense again.
Dead by foul. False start, number 13 on the offense.
Against the Bearcats.
5-yard penalty, still first down.
Just shooting themselves in the foot right now. It's not good. You can't. You're playing a tough football team. You can't beat yourself.
A lot of pre-snap penalties by the Bearcats so far in this one. The offense behind the 8 ball once again here inside their own 10. Laws is going to get the carry, tries to get a nice spin move for a little room on the outside. Caden Laws working really hard just to try and get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Did an excellent job of escaping some tackles there and was turned it into positive yardage. They really had him at the line of scrimmage, but you could see how fast his feet right here, they got him. No, he steps, spins, heading to the outside, another little move. I mean, there's, just
look how hard he had to work for a 3-yard run.
Relentless defense there of everybody getting to the football. I think it's probably the quickest defense we've seen this year as far as getting after it all 11 guys at one time.
Virginia High calls the timeout. We will take one as well on Friday Night Rivals.
Yeah. Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Mm-hmm. Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food too.
May not feel this way now, but one day, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe even 2 years, you'll be ready to reach out,
to ask for help, to make a change. You'll have days that shine and days you're going to feel lost.
But this time, it's different.
When you're ready, we're here.
Where people are important.
Welcome back. Coming up in the fourth quarter, we will have the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Stay tuned for the school bus stop of the game coming up in the fourth quarter. Bearcats calling that timeout before 2nd and 12. Where do the Bearcats go here on offense? It's going to be a run to Laws. Spin move again to break through, but again, so many white jerseys around Frank Reed in the middle of it, number 27 for the Vikings.
Yeah, was able to get some positive yardage there really quick, hit it in the middle there, and then all of a sudden it just closed down. See, the ball came out, but it was already down at that time, right here. Linebacker just sitting there waiting, coming up to make the tackle that time. That was Reed, unblocked linebacker, and then if you don't block the linebacker, he's going to make some tackles.
3rd and 9 for the Bearcats. They trail 9-0. Graham pressured up the middle, throws it away, overthrow. He had pressure in his face. That was Preston Fagans coming right up the middle with Graham.
Straight up the middle. The center was tied up with the nose man. The tackle, the outside linebacker was coming. Figgins ran free right through the A gap. Graham just had to get rid of it. And a little high. He had an open receiver, but the pass was high.
Virginia High gonna have to figure something out here on offense. This Tennessee High defense is cooking right now. Bo Utzman is back for the Vikings. He's standing at the Virginia High 45-yard line as Quinto will be punting, and Tennessee High comes after that one. Gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds near midfield. So all things considering for Virginia High, that's pretty good.
Unbelievable. I don't know how he got the ball away. I mean, I thought they had it blocked. I thought they was going to recover the ball in the end zone for a touchdown. Great play to get rid of it. And a good bounce on their part. So even though Tennessee High starting on their side of the field, they got a good bounce out of it.
Tennessee High's offense, again, last time they had the ball, went 7 plays, 87 yards for the first touchdown. Look again here at how close the Vikings came to blocking this punt. There are about 5 jerseys right there, and Dane Music looks like he was closest for the Vikings. New running back in for the first time. That was Khalil Honaker.
Yeah, Honaker, I think he might be a freshman. Just hit it straight up the middle that time. A little blocking over there on the right side. Miller, I think the right guard. Loban's the right tackle. Getting on the ball quick.
Short gain, then we get a Bearcat maybe across the neutral zone.
Step off. Offsides. Number 74 on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Down remains, 2nd down.
Yeah, he's upset in himself, and Allison just fell backwards there. And, see right here, what's the left guard here? Whoa! Oh no, it was the center, Samoa, I believe is his name, number 60.
2nd and 2 for the Vikings. Richardson has plenty of time. Now he's going to have to scramble. Fires it downfield. That one is caught. Yes, it is, by Riley Price. What a catch.
Once again, he finds Price. He's scrambling, giving him all day to throw the ball. Secondary did an excellent job with the coverage to begin with, and it broke down the scramble drill. We're heading to the side here. See if you can find us. Everybody's covered.
What a throw by Richardson. Even a better catch there by Riley Price.
Actually had both feet down in bounds. He can play on Sunday. Got to get both of them in.
Vikings inside the Toyota red zone here, looking to add to their 9-0 lead here. Early stages of the second quarter. We get a flag before this play.
Penalty marker on the play.
I think it's Honaker again.
Foul. Mouthpiece infraction on the offense. Number 17 did not have his mouthpiece in.
First time I've seen that called this year. A little correction on Honaker there. He's a senior. I think I misspoke there a while ago.
So you see a mouthpiece infraction. That was against Riley Price out there on the 5-yard penalty. It's going to be Honaker, stutter step, still on his feet. And there goes another penalty flag as he's dropped for a short gain, but we'll have to see what the flag is. That was thrown in the middle of the field.
Yeah, good possibility that's a holding against Tennessee High.
Holding on the offense, number 57, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
That goes against Spencer Miller, one of the guards for Tennessee High.
I think he told Coach Holt he didn't mean to do it. Maybe what they got him there was the second guy, he maybe grabbed his jersey there a little bit. The first guy did a good spin move there to get away from him there. Lester at the nose man.
Vikings with a 1st and goal from the 23. Little pop pass. This one goes to Harkleroad. He makes some tackles. Missed, and Barron Harkleroad is in for the touchdown. 23 yards. Vikings on top 15-0.
And really, it wasn't bad defense there. He had him stopped from going wide and cut him back inside, and there was nobody there to fill the gap. You see right here, the left end or outside linebacker. Great play there on Virginia High's part by Laws, Caden Laws. And Harkleroad just turned on the Jets, got in the end zone.
Dishner on for the extra point. That one is up. It's good. It's 16-0 Tennessee High over the Bearcats of Virginia High on Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation, innovating to prepare students for our fast-changing world. They're skilled experts, discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, leading by example. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy-efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium, the Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air on a beautiful night, the final Friday night of summer by the calendar at least. 16-0 Tennessee High, thanks to Keith Roberts and Jason Hutchinson, our drone pilots. Once again, that last scoring drive went 48 yards and 3 plays for the Vikings. They also had 3 penalties as well on the drive. And this one again, kicked in the corner. Rowe can't get it out to the 20. Really good job by the special teams at Tennessee High with these kickoffs. Dishner deserves a lot of credit. Coming up later, we will have our Toyota drive in the game. That'll be in the 4th quarter. So stay tuned for that. There was a penalty flag that went at the end of that play here.
A little late. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike over there, and it's probably going to go against Tennessee High.
Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 27 on Tennessee High. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That goes against Frank Reed, the linebacker. A lot of Bearcat fans here tonight, a lot of Vikings fans as well. As you can see, the maroon on the other side. Anticipation for this game, 6 years since these two teams have last played.
Virginia High has some good room to operate right now.
Look at a great shot there to see the stands. People were here early for this one as well.
Beautiful shot of the field.
This game means a lot to an awful lot of people on both sides of the state line in Bristol. Graham under pressure, going to throw this one away, almost intercepted, and that was Price.
Price there again, just all over him. Great coverage, diving, knocking it away with his left hand there.
Price is senior on this Vikings team, and you see 17 lay out and knock that away. This Virginia High offense has had a really difficult time tonight against this defense.
The thing about it, Virginia High's fast. They're not slow. I mean, we got two fast teams on the field, but right now those front guys for Tennessee High is giving Graham problems as far as not having time to throw the ball.
Graham under pressure, he's going to throw it out, and again, there's just 3-4 white jerseys. Preston Fagan's on the tackle there, and really, I'm very impressed with this Tennessee High defense so far tonight.
Yeah, a little swing pass there. Fagans is the middle linebacker. He gets out on the swing pass. As soon as the ball's in the air, everybody's breaking to it. You can see right here the number white jerseys you see around the ball. Fagans gets there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Once again, I mean, it's a safe pass, and you'd think you're going to get some yardage out of it, and they're behind the line of scrimmage again.
3rd and 15 for the Bearcats. And we get a penalty marker.
Penalty marker on the play.
Dead ball. False start. Number 69 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
I think what's happening, he's in motion, and I believe the lineman put his hand down. It's not so much that he's actually moving, charging off the line of scrimmage or backing up. A little movement of putting his hand down. That's tough when you give them 5 yards, that defense the way they're playing right now.
3rd and 20 for the Bearcats. They're showing pressure right up the middle. Bearcats pick it up, but Grant has no choice but to throw it away.
Bringing up 4th down.
He was looking for Chance Wellington.
No, to be still 3rd down. No, it's 4th and 20.
Yeah, it's 4th down.
Yeah.
The story of this game, to me right now, is the Tennessee High defense.
Oh, without a doubt. And, you know, so close in the punting game here on a couple punts, so Tennessee High might still be coming after this one. We'll see.
They barely missed the block the last time the Bearcats punted. Bo Utzman back to field this last time. He just let it go. Vikings, they're coming after it again here. And again, pretty close. Utzman is going to let this one bounce. It takes a Virginia High bounce. Utzman does pick it up, but he's got 4 Bearcats near him. Bo Utzman falls on it inside the 35. Coming up, we'll have the Powell Valley National Bank halftime show. We will have performances from the bands. We're going to hear from the coaches and a whole lot more coming up on the Powell Valley National Bank halftime show.
Virginia High needs to get a stop here, get the ball back. Got to slow down the Viking offense.
Tennessee High scored 2 touchdowns in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Hoenaker's gonna, that's not Hoenaker, another run on the play. That is Cannon Stolniker.
3rd back is a sophomore. Good gang that time over there, running over on the behind Allison on the left-hand side. Left guard right here. Oh, he got a trap play coming up, like a double trap. Fagan's 44. He was over there along with Lomans pulling.
The 3rd different running back that we've seen for the Vikings so far tonight. Richardson's going to throw it on 2nd down, out to the right, and it's Price again. The 3rd time those two have hooked up, and every time it's been a success. Riley Price with a 1st down. All of our 1st downs in the second quarter brought to you by Spivey, King, and Spivey.
Yeah, right now, Price is definitely his favorite target. Catch the ball, turns upfield, gets extra yardage. Another 1st down for the Vikings. Got a lineman going out of the game. New lineman in the game. Get the number here in a second.
1st down for the Vikings at the Bearcat 39-yard line. Ball's out. The ball is out. It's still on the ground, and Tennessee High falls on it. That's one the Bearcats needed but could not get it. And thankfully for Tennessee High, Spencer Miller falls on it.
Yeah, Miller playing the right guard.
A couple of times, remember that one where Tennessee High had the bad snap? Richardson fell on it. There was 3 or 4 Bearcats around. This one, again, 3 or 4 black jerseys, but that one Tennessee High jersey falls on it. So Virginia High not getting any bounces, go their way early.
No, it's all going the Vikings' way.
Richardson going to look left. A little slant across the left side, and that one is complete to Price.
Yeah, once again, Price was out. It looked like a little dig route coming in there behind a hitch pattern. You can see him just slides in there and makes the catch. The ball's a little behind him right here. Price comes in there. You can see 19 Harker Road did like a little sit-down
Dead
right
ball,
there.
unsportsmanlike conduct on the sideline.
Whoa.
He pointed towards the Tennessee High side, but I think this is against Virginia High.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah, it's against Virginia High. Don't know what went on there. Somebody got mad.
Our statistician, Jim Denton, says that is the 12th penalty already of this game. We only played a quarter and a half. Vikings inside the Toyota red zone after that 15-yard penalty. It's going to be Plumbar up the middle. Elijah Plumbar in for the touchdown. Ball comes out. The ball is out. We'll see what the call is. There's no call yet. That ball came out.
And we got another flag on the field after the play.
Still no call from any of the officials.
Officials are talking about it.
They say touchdown.
Yeah. I think it. We'll see right here. I think he had control of the ball when he went across the goal line.
The result of the play is a touchdown. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 60 on the offense. A 15-yard penalty.
So we'll see Plumbar, that hit.
Coach Patterson's saying that shouldn't have the touchdown with the unsportsmanlike. I think the official's telling him now that he was already in the end zone. It was like a dead ball, unsportsmanlike penalty. Back behind the line of scrimmage, they were standing there.
So that goes down as a touchdown run by Elijah Plumbar, his third of the season. Extra point by Dishner is up and good to make it 23-0. Tennessee High on top of Virginia High as Elijah Plumbar scores the third touchdown of the game for the Vikings.
Educator Spotlight is sponsored by UVA Wise.
I'm Jeremy Lively, and I'm on the beautiful campus of University of Virginia's College at Wise, and I'm joined today with Chancellor Donna Henry, and UVA Wise is this year's Friday Night Rivals Educator Spotlight sponsor. And you've got a lot going on, Chancellor. Tell us a little bit about what's going on at UVA Wise.
Certainly. This is a very exciting time of the year for us. As students come to campus, we greet them with Expedition, which is an extended orientation program. They learn about academic programs, they get to know about student activities, and we've had them out and about enjoying the college life and getting to know each other. So it's a very exciting time to be here.
So talk just a little bit about prospective students. I know a lot of families out there might be looking for that next step after high school. What do you hear? What kind of sense of feel or feedback do you get from students once they're actually on campus?
You know, I think students, when they come to UVA Wise, they feel the community atmosphere, which is something that really attracted me to come to the college. They also understand that when they come to UVA Wise, they have strong support for academics. So our students graduate with a very low debt. We've just finished a campaign in which we've raised funds for scholarships, which have actually broken some records at the college. So we're very excited about that opportunity and making college affordable for students.
Chancellor, thank you so much, and thank you to UVA Wise for being our Educator Spotlight sponsor for Friday Night Rivals.
Welcome back to G. Malcolm Stadium. All Tennessee High so far in the VT game, 23-0. It was 2-0 after the first quarter, but this second quarter has been dominated by the Vikings. 3 touchdowns in just over 6 minutes.
Yeah, great plays, running the ball, and as well as getting yardage on the pass plays. So on the offensive side for the Vikings, whether you're throwing or whether you're running, they're getting positive yardage. like I say, you put up 21 points in a quarter, you've had an outstanding quarter. And like I said, there's almost 6 minutes left in the quarter.
Now they're marking off that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Vikings, so this kickoff will take place from the 25-yard line. So the Bearcats should get much better starting field position, but Dishner has been a weapon with how he's been able to position these kickoffs here towards the one sideline.
Yeah, and the gunner's coming down on the outside over there. Nobody's touching him, and so he's the first guy getting down the field. See if anybody gets a block over there.
This is Laws, but again, great coverage on the outside by Tennessee High.
Yeah, Laws and maybe Boer, I'm not for sure if he was in on that time. Yeah, Boer was in on there too. He was untouched. I watched him go down the field. He's their gunner. Nobody touched him, and yeah, was able to get down there right after the catch. And
I think Ian Peak, also number 21, was one of the first white jerseys down there for Tennessee High. So considering they kicked off from the 25, not bad for Tennessee High. Virginia High is going to get the ball at the 30.
Yeah, Peak was over on the right side. Boer was over on the left side, and they met at the ball carrier.
Virginia High's offense still searching for answers here tonight. And I think they had some movement on Virginia High's offense again. One of the players, I think, was kind of leaning forward again.
Yeah, I think the H-back moved that time.
False start on the offense.
False start called against the Cats.
Yeah, just one of those bad things happening. Nothing happening good for Virginia High right now. They're kicking themselves in the butt right here. You can see it. Yeah, right
Quito
there.
Leaning forward, and he puts his hands on his left tackle. 3 receivers for the Bearcats. Laws is going to get the carry, but he has nowhere to go as Cooper, Boer, and company throw him down for a loss.
Yeah, right now, nobody's blocking Boer. Boer just comes free on the outside and get him in the backfield. You could big loss right here. Along with the pressure coming from the inside, too. There's Stevens at nose man, Honaker at end, and Stokes. I mean, everybody's up there.
You always hear, though, coaches say at its simplest, football is blocking and tackling. And right now, Tennessee High is just doing that so much better.
Yeah, right now, the defense, I mean, you know, we talked about at the beginning of the game, how quick they are, how much speed they have, fly to the football, play physical, and that's what this game's been about so far.
2nd and 17 for the Bearcats. Laws goes in motion. Graham's going to tuck it and run. He's got a little bit of room. Deion Graham out to the original line of scrimmage, so positive gain of 7 for Deion Graham.
Good formation at time. Was able to get the linebackers out of there stunting from the outside. Do a little quarterback draw up there, picking up positive yardage over there on the right-hand side. A little breathing room there. You got 3rd and 10. Give Graham time to throw. Well, he can do it. He's got an arm. Let's see what coverage we have here in the secondary.
Third and long for the Bearcats, under 4 minutes to go. Vikings just rushing 4. Graham has some time. He's got it complete, it looks like, across inside. And they're going to say incomplete now. I think an official come running in saying incomplete is Chance Wellington, the intended target. So
yep.
Incomplete was the ruling on the far side of the field.
Yeah, safety walked out to the twin man. Still had a stud over there on that left-hand side that picked up, gave him time.
Yeah, it's a good call. That ball's on the ground there. A good call by this crew. Incomplete. So punting will be the Bearcats once again.
Yeah, we're going to have a little blocking here before you guys take off. We're getting really, really close to blocking this thing. Let's see if they'll bring the pressure this time.
Quinto's been a busy man punting so far for the Bearcats tonight. And here they come again. Not as close that time. Utzman will once again let it bounce, and this one takes a Tennessee High bounce down at the 45-yard line. Tennessee High's offense scored 3 touchdowns here in the second quarter. They will get the ball back 3:31, and don't forget, Tennessee High also will receive the second half kickoff here, so the Vikings have a chance potentially here to get 2 straight possessions with the ball.
Yeah, right now, Tennessee High, they're on a roll. Virginia High, they've got to stop them this time. Don't let them get any points going into halftime. Defense got to rise to the occasion. Let's see what they're going to. I think they'll come out and run the ball here.
Man in motion, another little pop pass to Dane Music. Music has some room. That's a first down into Bearcat territory. That pop pass working well for the Vikings.
Yeah, it's like the old jet sweep, but they little toss it up in the air rather than handing it off. That way, if you miss it, it's an incomplete pass rather than a fumble. Just really jet sweep out here. Good blocking over there on the outside. One play, first down.
So just how good has this Tennessee High defense been? Jim Denton tells us the Bearcats have 0 yards of offense. This run on first down, a big run by the Vikings inside the 20, lowering his shoulder on the play is Carter Smith, his first carry for the sophomore, and he was looking for contact.
Smith was definitely, he was turning on the speed there, coming up through there, getting great blocking right there on that left side, the line of scrimmage. You can see right here, then when he gets down there, nowhere else to go, lowers his shoulder.
Carter Smith, the 4th Viking to get a carry tonight, and I think he deserves a few more after that one there. Spivey, King, and Spivey first down inside the Toyota red zone as the Vikings are looking to score for a 4th time in this second quarter. Richardson's going to keep it himself here with a quarterback run inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, he changed the formation that time. They've been having 1H back in there. You can see it was strong like a power out right that time.
That was not Richardson, excuse me, that was Knox Cassie, the sophomore and a quarterback.
Just running hard right off a right tackle, followed his blocking there. And they got a first down inside the 5.
They're going to stick with Knox Cassie, the sophomore.
Same play going to the left side this time. They just flip-flop the formation here. We call that the old flip-flop.
Cassie is in for the touchdown. Knox Cassie.
Now, what happened that time? They got more blockers over there than they do defensive men. They're just coming off the ball.
29-0, Tennessee High.
And just we're lining up. We're running the football. Getting ready for the extra point.
An offensive explosion by the Vikings here. Dishner has been very busy in the second quarter. His extra point is good to make it 30-0 Tennessee High. We'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
The North Green Huskies versus the Hampton Bulldogs are Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, September 26th on News 5 WCYB. Toyota's Friday Night Rivals, presented by Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. 30-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High. Bearcats have 2 minutes left in this first half to try and gain a little momentum.
Got to slow the guys down on the outside this time. Give Laws a little room to run.
Laws feels at his own 8-yard line. Spins out of one tackle, but not the second. Coming up in just a matter of minutes, we'll have the Powell Valley National Bank halftime show.
Laws, he seems like he always makes one guy miss. You know, whether it's he's running the ball in the backfield at the line of scrimmage, a kickoff return. He said, hey, guys, just give me a little blocking here.
Tennessee High does not look like a 1-3 football team.
No, they don't. They lost a tough game there to Science Hill. 6A Science Hill, they lost by 3 points to.
And Elizabeth then beat them by 5 points, who's a perennial 4A powerhouse.
Exactly. A ball bouncing a different way, one play here or there, they could have won both of those games.
Their other loss was the first game of the year to West Ridge. That was a game they led early before a weather delay, and after that, West Ridge kind of ran away, won big, and I believe Coach Holt was disappointed with how his team responded after the delay at West Ridge, but since then, he's really liked how they've continued to get better. Last week, they go on the road and beat Cott County 35-0. He said it was nice to see these kids get a reward for how hard he's like, it's tough when you play well, but you're 0-3. It's tough to get the kids to see that what they're doing is working, and they saw that last week with the win, and obviously tonight in the first half, it's gone extremely well for the Vikings.
He talked about this week at practice, he needed senior leadership. If he could get that leadership like he's had all year, coming into this game, he thought he would be okay.
Laws with a little bit of room here. Ball is out. The Vikings are going to be able to pick this one up. It's going to go back the other way. Honaker has it. Now that ball comes out again. The Vikings recover.
Wow, what a play. Two fumbles in the same play.
Plumbar recovers the second fumble for the Vikings.
Yeah, 2 fumbles, and the Vikings get both of them.
This was
great
best
run
play
right here
so far for Virginia High's offense until the ball comes out. And then again, this is about the 4th time there's been a ball on the ground, and every time the Vikings have come up with it.
Laws made a good run, made a good play, but Music came in there and looked like he punched the ball out coming across his body there. And of course, Virginia High was able to pick it up and take off. And here they are again inside the 20-yard line.
Richardson back in quarterback after Knox Cassie scored that last touchdown. Richardson's going to throw it, dumps it off. That one goes to Music, and he's in, but there is a penalty flag, so hang on. But we'll see if the touchdown stands.
Number 4.
They might be getting a block while the ball was in the air, but was the ball behind the line of scrimmage?
Holding number 19 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the start of the from the.
That one goes against Harkle Road.
Yeah, they're calling him, and actually what he's doing, he's blocking out here. Well, no, Harkle Road's on the inside there. Yeah, they got him for a hold. You can see him grabbing the jersey there from the inside. I thought he was the outside man there, and he with that little dump pass that time.
.45 seconds left. Tennessee High has 2 timeouts. And that one is a bit of a miscommunication, I think, there between Richardson and Smith.
Well, yeah, the miss points there really messed it up there, getting in there really quick. It's number 21 for the defense, Diggs there. He busted that play up in the backfield. Yeah,
Vikings are going to call a timeout.
Yeah, great play, no mesh point. Luckily, they didn't fumble that time.
So 31 seconds left. It's going to be second and very long for the Vikings. Not much hasn't gone right for Tennessee High, especially the second quarter. They've outscored the Bearcats 28-0. Virginia High came into this game 4-0. Bearcats offense averaging 37 points a game. Last week they played George Wythe, scored 40 points. The defense had only been given up. I think they've averaged just giving up about 9.5 points a game on the season. Of course, now they've given up 30.5 here, or 28. I mean, the safety, the 2 of those points belongs to the offense, but the 28 points they've given up in a half.
Yeah, tough situation for the Bearcats right now. They need to keep the Vikings out of the end zone right here before halftime. Get a little momentum coming into the second half, because like you said earlier, they don't get the ball start the second half. The Vikings get the ball back start of the second half. So 2 possessions here, and of course the Vikings, I'm sure they're wanting to get it in the end zone one more time here.
So Tennessee High called that timeout. They have 1 left, 31.6 seconds. Ball's at the 20-yard line, 2nd and 15. Richardson is going to dump it off there to Music, and he's going to be, let's see, they do stop the clock, so he got out of bounds with 23.8 seconds. I think he got 10 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that was the same play they ran over here on the other side. They had the holding penalty on. They just ran the same thing over to, and you could see the little toss was behind the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, another good play there by the Vikings.
And with the timeout, The Vikings could run it here if they want to. The clock would stop if they get a first down, but even if they don't, they could call the timeout they have left. Smith will be in the backfield next to Richardson. 4 receivers. Richardson is going to look right on the wheel route, and he's got a man open. It's Harkle Road, touchdown, Tennessee High.
Yeah, that beautiful little play coming in motion, going up the sideline on the wheel route there, wide open. Little miscommunication there in the secondary on who had who. And over on the backside that time, once again, he had Price. He ran a, what's going on here? It's one of those, if you don't move, we're going to run it. If you do, we're going to kick it. I think we got to see that right there for next week. Team's got to practice that for next week.
Dishner this time misses. A rare miss by Dexter Dishner. Let's take another look at that touchdown and watch you see Harkle Road go in motion, and Richardson finds him. And I'll tell you what, Richardson made one bad decision in that, when he had that throw out of the end zone, they got intercepted. Other than that, he has been pinpoint accurate other than that one throw.
Yeah, great game. And right there, Harkle Road, when he came across, he sort of slowed down to let the receivers go in front of him to clear out the defense. And just wide open down there. And once again, Richardson made a great pass. Last week he had 2 touchdown passes. Tonight he has, I'm not for sure how many he has already. Has he had 3 touchdown passes tonight? We'll find out here in a minute.
I think it's 4.
Oh, is it 4?
Because the one was a pop pass, which technically was a pass.
Technically is a pass. Yeah, you're right. So, yeah.
Yeah, he has 4 touchdown passes and knocks Casillas a rush.
Give a shout out to that official right there in the middle of the field. That was Jeter. He's been at this a long time. He stayed with it. Excellent high school football official right there in Southwest Virginia.
And basketball.
And basketball. Yeah, he calls them both. I think coaches like to see him come because they're going to have a good call football game.
Dishner has been a very busy man in this first half. A lot of extra points, a lot of kickoffs. Laws, one last chance here in this half, and he gets hit pretty good and dropped with 10 seconds left. And there's your man right there.
Yeah, that's Jeter. Been around a long time. I called many of our ball games. Excellent job.
He's got some speed on him, too.
Yeah, I think he used to be real fast. I know the crews have had a lot of yellow flags on the field tonight. Sometimes just guys boo before the ball snapped. We've had a lot of those penalties.
10 seconds left here. We'll see what the Bearcats decide to do in the second quarter, a nightmare quarter for Virginia High. Laws is going to get spun down, and that'll be the end of the first half. All Tennessee High, 36-0, the halftime score. I don't think many people saw this coming in for a half.
I didn't think this was coming by no way. And they're just like on that last play, Stokes, the defensive end for the Vikings, caught him from behind in the backfield. So we'll see.
Coach Holt, we're going to hear from him. He had a quick message for his team before he makes his way over, and really he's going to have to be pleased with how his team performed in this first half. Again, a little slow early, but once they got going here, the defense was going from the beginning to the offense. It took them about a quarter to get their legs under them, so to speak.
Yeah, the Bearcats regroup here, coming out the second half, see if they can get a stop here. Slow down the Vikings. The Vikings have definitely been on a roll here in the second quarter on offense.
So 36-0, the halftime score. Tennessee High on top. And okay, we have Josh Holt, the head coach of the Vikings. Coach, I know you have 36 points, but I think we got to talk about your defense first and foremost. They seem like you have 22 guys on the field playing defense.
Yes, sir. That's exactly how we want to play. We want to get 11 hats to the ball, and we preach that every day in practice, and these guys do a great job of doing it.
Unbelievable, Coach, with the defense getting to the ball. I mean, the hustle that you have out of everybody doesn't matter. It's like quick on defense. Doesn't matter if it's a linebacker, or secondary. Everybody's got speed. Everybody's got quickness. And just like you say, you want to play physical, get into the football. That's outstanding. Now, on the other side, I really think you just had one bad play on offense the first half.
Yes, sir. Just a bad snap. We're trying to trap it. We tried to catch that thing early. It was just a little high and hot. And, hey, that happens sometimes.
Coach, thank you for the time and best of luck in the second half.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, that's Josh Holt, head coach of the Vikings. His team of 36-0 at halftime. We'll be back with the Powell Valley National Bank halftime report after this.
This
is my winning play.
A large pizza and 8 wings, the coach's combo.
Run it every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey, King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey, King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey, King & Spivey.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Where can you find the perfect luxury vehicle for your lifestyle? Lexus of Kingsport. Where can you shop from an exceptional selection of new Lexus cars and SUVs?
Lexus of Kingsport.
And when it's time for service, the choice is clear.
Lexus of Kingsport.
Find your new Lexus at lexusofkingsport.com.
From the first day of kindergarten to your senior year, we make sure every milestone is remembered. Your journey is our journey. Visit jhacompany.com to learn more.
Owning a golf cart has never been easier. Cart Nation offers new and used golf carts starting at $29.99. Bad credit, no problem. We offer 100% in-house financing, no turndowns. Save thousands now with immediate delivery available. For more information, go to golfcarts.com.
Welcome to the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
36-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High at halftime. Time now for a message from Powell Valley Bank.
Hi, I'm Sean Porter, Market Executive for Bristol, Tennessee, and Virginia with Powell Valley National Bank. We're so excited to be here in Bristol and to start getting involved in the community. I'm proud to have joined the Board of Directors for the Boys and Girls Club of the Mountain Empire, which many of you already know has a strong impact on our community. With me today, I have Kathy Laudermilk, the organization's CEO, who will share more information about the club and our upcoming event that you won't want to miss.
Thank you for inviting me, Sean. Boys and Girls Club of the Mountain Empire serves 6 sites in the area, spanning from Bluff City, Tennessee to Damascus, Virginia. We serve about 250 kids every day. We offer after-school and summer programming. We offer homework help, a meal every day, and other programming like art and STEM and healthy habits. We have a fun event coming up in October. Our tailgate party offers folks a fun time with music, food, games, and a silent auction and a live auction. Tickets are on sale now, and the event will be held October 25th at 6 p.m. in Bristol, Virginia. All the proceeds from this fundraiser will go directly to support our 6 sites, providing supplies, programming, and scholarships to families that might need help. You can call us at 276-669-8932 to learn more about the event or buy tickets.
Welcome back. The Virginia High band is just making their way onto the field. Probably will be another minute or two before they're ready to play. It's 36-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High.
Unbelievable defense to shut down the attack that Virginia High has.
Before the band gets going, we're going to talk to our UVA-wise school educator administrator is going to join us live. We believe have the principal for both schools standing by to chat about the
Educator Spotlight is sponsored by UVA Wise.
And we do now. We have Kim Kirk, the principal of Tennessee High, and Wayne Price, the principal of Virginia High. Thank you both for joining us. And Ms. Kirk, we'll start with you first. Obviously, a lot of excitement about the VT game back. What does it mean at Tennessee High to have this game back on the schedule?
Oh, it's phenomenal. I remember, you know, I was a 1989 graduate of Tennessee High School, and this game was always our last game of the season. And we had so many traditions and things that went back to the game, and it's exciting, and I hope it's something that we can continue. I think it's great for this community, and it's just great to be back over here, and it's been a great environment so far. So we're appreciative to this and hope it continues.
Mr. Price, what does it mean for Virginia High to have this game? It's been 6 years.
Well, it's been great because it's brought such an energy to the school. The students are so excited. It's brought back a tradition that's been missing, and it's been great for our student body and our whole community to bring this back.
Well, we thank you both for joining us. We thank you again for having this game played. I know it will be played next year, and many people hope it will be played for many more years after that. Mr. Price, Ms. Kirk, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that was our educator spotlight from UVA Wise. The Virginia High band now looks like they are just about ready to play, so we will pause and let you listen as they get ready to start their performance here.
You may take the field for your performance.
We'll be right back on the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
With over 137 years of community banking experience, PVB is the 4th oldest bank in Virginia and the 5th oldest bank in Tennessee. And now we're officially expanding our roots into Bristol. With 7 office locations already across the region, we don't just know the market, we're a part of it. Whether you're looking for your next business adventure, your first home, or just modern banking services, we're here to help. Powell Valley Bank, proudly serving our region since 1888.
With Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center, learn a trade with no debt and get paid while training. Support the family with great pay and benefits. Secure your future. Local 538 is a partner to a better life while working and when you retire. With AI all around us, a skilled trade is more important than ever. The union invests $250 million a year in training and resources, so you learn with the best. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
May not feel this way now, but one day, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe even 2 years, you'll be ready to reach out,
to ask for help, to make a change. You'll have days that shine and days you're going to feel lost.
But this time, it's different.
When you're ready, we're here.
Where people are important.
It's the model closeout sales event at Friendship Hyundai. 25 Hyundai Santa Fe SE 0% APR. 25 Hyundai Elantra SEL Sport $199 a month. 25 Hyundai Tucson SE $249 a month. Right now through Monday night only at Friendship Hyundai Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report. The Tennessee Army National Guard.
It's time for our talk with the Tennessee Army National Guard, and joining us today, Sergeant Clifton is with us. You know, a lot of things go on in the Guard. We've talked about education. We've talked about the family. There's a lot of adventure with the Tennessee Army National Guard as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the National Guard
in a sense, has allowed me to travel the world. I have personally been to 23 different countries. I've been able to see different cultures all across the world and how the world actually operates as a whole, how America operates with other countries within the world. I've been able to, I've seen the Eiffel Tower, I've seen the Egyptian pyramids, I've seen the Euphrates River and the Nile River. I've gone to places that you couldn't even begin to imagine, and that's all thanks to the National Guard, and specifically the Tennessee National Guard. We have an armored cavalry regiment here in the Tennessee National Guard, the 278th, and they travel the world, and they do a lot of things because there's only a couple ACRs, armed cavalry regiments, in the National Guard. So the president oftentimes calls on the governor of the state of Tennessee to go and execute those missions. So the adventure that the Tennessee National Guard can bring to your life is, bar none, you're not going to get that anywhere else.
Prior to tonight's game, the Tennessee High Marching Band performed. Let's take a listen to part of their performance.
Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
I am Local 538's rigging instructor, and what you see behind me is the 40-hour certification for rigging. It's one of many certifications that we offer to our members to help them exceed on the job.
What other aspects and trainings are going on here at Local 538?
All right, here at Local 538, we offer a valve class. You become certified in rebuilding valves. We also have pipe fitting classes and welding classes. I am a 10-year member here at Local 538. I am third generation union pipe fitter, and it has opened the door for my family to offer a way of life that I wouldn't be able to have going another path. Within those 10 years, our training facility has grown. We now offer HVAC, plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, and the rigging that you see behind me.
What else can you tell us about what you do?
I've been fortunate enough to get a job with TVA, and with TVA I'm a piping planner. So I bid jobs, quotes, purchase material, and this job means a lot to me. It has provided a life for me and my family that I couldn't imagine.
Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
Home is where friends gather, and children grow, and life's pages turn. Home is where the good times in life happen, and where memories are made. Helping young families get started on a great life together in their first home and then move up to a larger home when the need arrives is what we do. The Bank of Marion, with hometown community branches all across the region.
In East Tennessee, football is more than a game. It's our community, it's our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together. So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Johnny Brusco's, proud partner of ETSU football.
Temperatures are going down, but the deals are hot at Dutch Miller Nissan in Bristol. Get 0% financing on Rogue, Pathfinder, and Murano. Get $6,500 off the V6-powered Frontier, or payments as low as $199 per month on Sentra and Kicks. No addendums, no games, just straightforward, transparent pricing. If you don't shop with Dutch, you're going to pay too much. Dutch Miller Nissan, across from Walmart on the Parkway in Bristol.
Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center in Johnson City is the trusted union for skilled plumbers, pipe fitters, HVAC service technicians, and skilled workers. Local 538 provides top-tier training, certifications, and safety standards, ensuring our members are job-ready and debt-free from that education. Contractors get a reliable workforce that gets the job done right the first time. We're building our country with pride and professionalism. Local 538, skilled, trained, union strong.
You're watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
Welcome back inside the broadcast booth. Casey gets alongside James Cawley. It's all Tennessee High, 36-0 right now over the Bearcats. Let's check out some first half highlights. We'll start with the defense of Tennessee High. They got a safety in the first quarter. The only points of the first quarter belonging to Cooper Boer. Here was Virginia High's one of their lone highlights of the half.
Yeah, threw an interception there. Richardson rolling out there. Great coverage. You can see another run up the sideline. Tennessee High.
Tennessee's offense exploded in the second quarter with 34 points. There's Riley Price with the touchdown. That made it 9-0. Another amazing catch by Riley Price. Richardson with a little pop pass to Baron Harklegrove. That made it 16-0 Tennessee High. The Vikings kept it going here. Elijah Plumbers scored, made it 23-0, and then Knox Cassie scored. That made it 30-0 Tennessee High. The Bearcats then fumbled it here, and then the Vikings fumbled it on the return by Honaker, but Richardson would hit Harklegrove for the touchdown. That made it 36-0. Time now for a Johnny Brusco's Pizza Break.
This pizza break is sponsored by Johnny Brusco's Pizza, your neighborhood pizzeria.
Game day's all about having the right plan. This is my winning formation.
And here's how you run it. 1 large pizza and 8 wings for $24.99. We call it the Coach's Combo.
Trust me, this is a play you run every time.
Johnny Brusco's, your game day headquarters.
And go Bucks.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Thanks for watching the Powell Valley National Bank Halftime Report.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
Football is more than a game. It's our community.
And at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be a part of it.
Make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Proud partner of ETSU football.
It's the Model Closeout Sales Event at Friendship Ford. 2025 Ford F-150, $17,000 off. 2025 Ford Bronco, $7,000 off. 2025 Ford Bronco Sport, $9,000 off. Right now through Monday night only at Friendship Ford, Bristol.
We're dealing.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop, online at eddiestrophies.com.
At Powell Valley National Bank, we know that every transaction matters. That's why our merchant service program helps businesses accept payments in-store, online, or on the go. With powerful tools like payment processing, sales reporting, employee timekeeping, and inventory management, plus local support you can trust. We keep your business running smoothly from checkout to cash flow. Powell Valley National Bank, services tailored for your business.
It's the model closeout sales event at Friendship CDJR. 25 Ram 1500, 17,000 off. 2025 Jeep Wrangler, $399 a month. 25 Jeep Gladiator, only $399 a month. Right now through Monday night only at Friendship CDJR, Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing.
Your Mountain Area Ford dealers are proud to recognize our News 5 Sports Scholar Athletes of the Week, celebrating excellence in academics and athletics.
Each week, News 5 and your Mountain Area Ford dealers will honor one student athlete from each of the schools playing on Friday Night Rivals for their accomplishments on and off the field. From Tennessee High, we honor Sophia Streetman. Sophia is a team captain and first-team all-conference selection on the Vikings soccer team. She has a 4.0 GPA and volunteers with groups that help promote environmental awareness. From Virginia High, we recognize Owen Dean. Owen is a first-team all-region selection in soccer and second-team all-region in football. He carries a 4.36 GPA and volunteers as a youth soccer official.
All Scholar athletes have the opportunity to compete for a $5,000 scholarship to be awarded at the end of the season.
Here are some first half stats, and the total yards certainly jumps out to you, Coach. 255 to 3.
Yeah, and that 3 yards that the defense has just been, get off the ball for the Vikings, meet the ball at the line of scrimmage. Had a couple positive plays there out of the offense for Virginia High with Laws making good runs, but all the losses in the passing game, yardage, pressure. I mean, you look at the time of possession. Pretty balanced there, but as far as the offense and the defense, it's all the Vikings tonight.
It's going to be hard for the defensive coaches to see something that they did not like out of their defense in the first half for Tennessee. It'll be hard to see a lot of correctable things. I'm sure there will be, certainly, but obviously the effort was there and execution for the most part has been flawless.
Yeah, just like Coach Hill said there before halftime, he's talking about getting people to the football, talked earlier about playing physical. They're doing both of those things, and you can see there Virginia High did not have a first down in the first half. So we'll see what happens here coming out of halftime. The Bearcats need to stop here on this first possession by the Vikings.
And again, Virginia High averaged 37 points a game, but certainly you look at who they played, this is by far the best team Virginia High has played all season long by a long shot.
Yeah, really and truly, we think about it, it's one of the best teams we've seen defensively put a game plan together and get after it. And offensively, the way they're running the ball, coming off the line of scrimmage, passing the ball. Yeah, it's a complete package tonight for the Vikings. Let's hope the Bearcats can get things going here at the start of the third quarter.
Virginia High's defense will be on the field to start the second half. They did receive the opening kickoff, so Tennessee High, we will have a running clock here for the second half, with it being 36-0. And again, if you just joined us, this game was 2-0 after the first quarter.
Unbelievable that the way the first quarter went for Virginia High, and come out here in the second quarter and just seems like so many bad things happened. Every time the ball was on the ground, the Vikings had it. Even if the Vikings fumbled the ball, they got back on it. So, yeah, Bearcats got to get after it here on this kickoff and be ready to play and shut down the offense there when the defense comes on the field here after the kickoff.
Virginia High fans had so much anticipation, hope that they would be able to end the streak. The last Bearcats win in this series was back in 2011. Prior to that was 1997. A line drive kickoff here to start the second half, and Tennessee High is going to get pretty good field position. So one of the up men there got that one. That was Stallnaker.
Yeah, Stallnaker sort of was surprised that he got the ball, and I think the kick's supposed to be, it's going to bounce and roll and get by. He was the second line of defense that time, and come up with the ball, was able to get part of his yardage out of it, almost up to the 50.
So we'll see Tennessee High. Looks like Jack Richardson is out there. So I know, as you said, typically when there are games like this, you like to have your first team offense and defense each play one series at the second half.
Yeah, give them one series, guys. This is all you're getting. Get out there and do it on this series. We're going to give the second team guys a chance to play. And what we were talking about, excellent defense there by Virginia High right off the bat. Stop the run game right up the middle. Coming in there, I believe that was Laws, number 2 up there to make the stop.
And you know,
outside linebacker.
You imagine Virginia High would have to imagine let's continue to see that effort. Obviously, the scoreboard is not in our favor, but I think Coach Patterson will learn a lot about his team here in the second half.
Yeah, forget about the score, guys. We got to get out here and play one play at a time here in the second half. We got to make things happen.
Richardson's going to throw it, and it's complete. He's got some room on the outside. That is a big gain on the play. That is Cooper Boer.
Yeah, Boer came out of the backfield that time. And
there is a penalty flag, though, back at the 45.
Yeah, we had a lot of those in the first half. I believe.
I think it's coming back. Richardson is back at near midfield.
Ineligible player downfield, number 60 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
We see that play. They run the play in the first half, and the pass was actually behind the line of scrimmage. But that time, the coverage was so that he couldn't get it behind the line of scrimmage. Had to wait till Boer got it open, and he was downfield, and therefore lineman downfield, and he had a flag that time. So it wasn't bad defense by Virginia High to begin with, but once he caught the ball, was able to make a move, and we'll see what happens on this. And we got two great receivers for Tennessee High over here on the same side, Price and Harkeroo.
It's going to be another pass. Richardson been rolling out to his right a lot tonight. This one he's going to throw deep. He's got a man open. It's caught by Price. He bobbled it. It would have been a touchdown if he caught it cleanly, but a big gain by Riley Price.
Yeah, Price.
He can't believe it.
Can't believe it. I didn't catch that in stride. I could have had another touchdown. A little bobble, but the concentration he had to pull it in, and after he pulled it in, dive forward for more yards. Oh, I see what happened there. He had to turn around. It was, I think it's supposed to have been a smash route. He was going to the corner of the end zone there.
Riley Price with a window world first down. He's had a great game. Number 17 with some motion, I think, by the Vikings before this first down.
5 start. Number 51 on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
That is certainly something that Tennessee High can point to. A lot of penalties.
Yeah, we got to clean up the penalties, guys. We've just had too many penalties. No need for them. And I think what happened that time, that was Carey, the right tackle, replaced the injury earlier in the game. And so a little movement out of the right tackle that time.
Riley Price has 5 catches for 120 yards in this one. Stallnaker spin move inside the 15. The sophomore Cannon Stallnaker running hard.
That was sort of like a variation of the counter trade there. You had to pull the lineman, pull the H-back, blocking, and Stallnaker just went inside of him, got all he could. Really good defense. They clogged up the hole that time.
Three receivers for the Vikings. Music in motion, little pop pass. He's going to go up the left side. He's inside the 10. He's going to be short of a first down. It'll be third down.
They've run that play a lot tonight. Music was happy, said, give me the ball again, but he's going out of the game right now.
And Knox Casillas in a quarterback. He ran it twice when he was in the last time, so don't be surprised if 16 runs it.
Same formation as last time.
Casillas is down inside the 5.
Much better defense that time. They're saying the ball was fumbled. Official says he was down.
They are going to say he's short of a first down. So it's going to be fourth and... Now they're going to give him a first down, I think. First and goal.
Once again, you get that first down inside the 10-yard line.
Stallnaker is back there with Casillas. He's going to hand it off. And that's going to be just short. Down to the 1 yard line goes Stallnicker.
Yeah, he was trying to reach the ball over the goal line there. He's marked down. It'll be second down. Just running off left tackle. They've done a lot of that tonight. See what the formation is here. They might give away the play. Oh, it's, I'm going to say quarterback running to the left. I'm just guessing,
Cassie to the left, in for the touchdown. Coach called it. Touchdown, Tennessee High. It's 42-0.
Yeah, they had overloaded that left side there again. Had two H-backs to the left. Good blocking. Gets up through there.
Knox Cassie, his second touchdown of the game.
Anytime you get a run a touchdown and you go in the end zone untouched, that's yeah, you're a happy guy.
Dishner in for the extra point. He missed his last one, but he was perfect before that. That one is up and in. It's 43-0. You're watching Toyota's Friday Night Rivals.
Toyota Tacoma has been the #1 selling truck in its class for the past 20 years. You want to know how they stay #1?
You give Tacoma a more advanced powertrain. This hybrid iForce Max delivers 326 horsepower.
Tacoma's off-road capabilities are better than ever. And you've got an available 14-inch touchscreen.
Now you can get 2.99 APR financing on a new 25 Tacoma, or lease a Tacoma from just $269 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
With Local 538 Union Hall and Training Center, learn a trade with no debt and get paid while training. Support the family with great pay and benefits. Secure your future. Local 538 is a partner to a better life while working and when you retire. With AI all around us, a skilled trade is more important than ever. The union invests $250 million a year in training and resources, so you learn with the best. Local 538. Skilled, trained, union strong.
Welcome back, and want to thank Kia of Johnson City, our sponsor of our live stream tonight. So many different ways you can watch this game. You can watch it on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and our website, WCYB.com, all courtesy of Kia of Johnson City. That last scoring drive, 6 plays, 52 yards, took 5 minutes off the clock. Tennessee High, 314 yards of offense. And this one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see if Tennessee High brings out any of their first-team guys on defense. Coming up, we'll have the school bus stop of the game. Remember, the law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Coming up, we'll have our school bus stop of the game in the fourth quarter.
You know, right now we'll see if the Bearcats can put anything on the board here in the third quarter.
Dion Graham back out there for this Bearcat offense. Caden Law is going to get the first carry for Virginia High here in the second half. He gets a gain of 3.
Yeah, and as soon as he got the ball there, he was looked like not a lot of running room. He was able to just lean forward there a little bit for a couple yards over there on the right-hand side. Once again, coming up there on the outside, those linebackers making it tough on Virginia High's running game.
Second and 7 for the Bearcats, approaching 6 minutes remaining left in the third quarter. We got a flag, maybe some movement against the Bearcats.
Soft start, number 69 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Wow. Must have been leaning forward there on that because they hadn't even finished everybody getting set, looked like.
The Sky 5 drone powered by Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air, flying above Gene Malcolm Stadium. Thank you to Keith Roberts, Jason Hutchinson, our drone pilots all season long. Some great shots all year. This is just game number 4 of the year for us on Friday Night Rivals. We got 6 more after tonight. Laws gets crushed by Fagans for a big loss.
Yeah, he studied the A-gap that time. It's one of those middle linebackers' dream. The linemen are tied up. Laws took a big hit right there as soon as he got the ball.
Referees are stopping the game. Hope Caden Laws is okay.
He's coming off the field right now.
Taking another look at this one, 44 right up the middle, delivers a big hit.
Looked like maybe his helmet hit the ground there. Maybe that's the reason they're holding him up. They're acting like it's his head, his neck. Yeah.
We'll take a quick timeout while they attend to Caden Laws.
This place has a heartbeat of its own. The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
Coming up, we'll have our Toyota drive of the game coming up in the fourth quarter. Some trainers and coaches still out there attending to Caden Laws for Virginia High. Now he's starting to walk off the field. Certainly wish that young man well. Last week, Laws ran for 258 yards and 3 touchdowns in a win over George Wythe. He's just a junior, very valuable for the Bearcats moving forward, so hopefully he is going to be okay.
Yeah, he took a lick that time from the middle linebacker stunting.
Here it is one more time from Fagans. Hard to tell from that angle if his head hit the ground whenever Laws, the back of his head, slammed off the grass here. So 3rd and 15. Vikings bringing some pressure. That one is complete on the outside for a short gain. Jacob Rowe with the catch, Music with coverage.
This is what Coach Patterson's been wanting all night. You can see they stunted on the backside over there. Had a little rollout coming to the left line. Did an excellent job picking up. Give the quarterback time to throw. Good route. They pick up positive yardage, but the bad part about it is 4th down. They've got to punt the football. Good route by Rowe. Good catch. And now it's punting time.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It was 36-0 at halftime. The Vikings scored on their first possession of the second half as well. Quinto has been a busy man for the Bearcats. Tennessee High not coming after this one at all. Fair catch is called for, and we'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
Fraud never sleeps. That's why at Powell Valley National Bank, we continue to invest in modern digital payment solutions because protecting you is our top priority. With advanced fraud protection measures, including real-time detection, instant alerts delivered straight to your mobile device, and friendly bankers who know your name, our team works around the clock so you can bank with confidence. Raising awareness and education is not simply a preventative measure, it's a critical investment in financial security for our customers. Check us out on Facebook for fraud prevention tips or powellvalleybank.com.
Around here, home means everything.
That's why for 26 years, our family here at Window World of the Tri-Cities has been helping families like yours make their home better.
From energy efficient windows, doors, roofing, siding, gutters, and more. We install it all, and we do it with care.
Because we're not just your local Window World, we're your neighbors.
And we'd love to help you with your next project. Visit us today for quality that will last for generations to come.
Welcome back to Gene Malcolm Stadium. Tennessee High on top 43-0, and the Vikings, you see there's Caden Laws, number 2 for Virginia High getting looked at on the sidelines, and we got a lot of subs in the game now for Tennessee High. Gannon Meyer in at quarterback, a freshman for Tennessee High.
Hands the ball, just a simple running play straight up the middle that time. Not a lot of yardage there.
Graham Bailey with his first carry, the junior for the Vikings.
See Meyer going over to the sideline to get the play call.
The Tennessee High last week beat Cocke County 35-0. Now they're up 43-0 in the third quarter. That is 78-0. They've outscored their opponents in their last two games after starting the year 0-3. Meyer going to throw it. The freshman, that one is complete on the outside to Heath Swaggerty.
Yeah, Swaggerty just did a deep out route over there, looked like. Was able to find him open.
But there was a penalty marker down, an eligible man downfield against the Vikings, so wipe that catch away from Swaggerty.
But that play looked a lot like what they'd been running, just a little swing pass out in the flats, but that was covered that time. A lineman gets downfield, and so he goes deeper, and so you have the penalty. Everything comes back right here. You can see out the front, got coverage out there right now. Boom. So 2nd and 10 this time.
Meyer's going to hand that one off to Bailey, and he's only going to pick up a yard. That'll set up 3rd and long for the Vikings.
Yeah, running to the left side over there again. They like to run to the left. Bearcats come up with a stop here. They'd be punting the football.
Some good experience for the freshman, Gannon Meyer. Some varsity experience in the VT game. Just a freshman. He's the 3rd quarterback we've seen for Tennessee High tonight. Knox Cassis, a sophomore. He's the one that has scored 2 touchdowns. Richardson's thrown for 4. Meyer throws that one. That's complete on the outside to Ian Peak.
Yeah,
it's going to be short of a 1st down, though.
Yeah, Peak just went out in the flats that time, and Meyer was able to find him open. Like you said, not enough for a 1st down, so it brings up 4th, and they're going to be punting the football. I don't think we'll see it, but it's a great place to run a fake. You're at the 50-yard line. And we got some first-team numbers in there right now, and that's usually what happens as far as the punting team goes.
Des Almany is back for Virginia High. Almany's going to let this one go. It's going to bounce, and it's going to stop inside the 2. Can the Vikings keep it out? It looks like they did.
I think so. Once again, Virginia High is going to have their backs to the wall. And
now it's time for our stop of the game.
This is the school bus stop of the game. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
And our stop of the game goes back to the 1st quarter, I believe. That was going to be the safety. Here we go, the safety from Cooper Boer, the first points of the game, courtesy of the Vikings defense. That was a harbinger of things to come for this defense. The first of many big plays, our school bus stop of the game.
Yeah, just one of the many stunts you've seen the linebackers on tonight. And Boer got up there and got him 2 points with safety to start the game off.
The Bearcats going to run it out of their own end zone, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This clock now down to 10 seconds. So after 3, it's 43-0 Tennessee High over Virginia High. We're going to take a timeout and be back with the 4th quarter after this on Friday Night Rivals.
This place has a heartbeat of its own.
The vibe that you get when you walk into the student center, you just get a vibe that you're here at home.
It's given me opportunities that I never thought I'd have. Everyone here knows everyone. That atmosphere is infectious.
The relationships that I've built here have been phenomenal, and I know that they'll last beyond here at Wise.
It's a magic little place in the mountains.
With over 137 years of community banking experience, PVB is the 4th oldest bank in Virginia and the 5th oldest bank in Tennessee. And now we're officially expanding our roots into Bristol. With 7 office locations already across the region, we don't just know the market, we're a part of it. Whether you're looking for your next business adventure, your first home, or just modern banking services, we're here to help. Powell Valley Bank, proudly serving our region since 1888.
This new Toyota Tundra is amazing. It's rugged and capable.
Designed, engineered, and assembled right here in the USA.
And Tundra is more powerful and more fuel efficient.
The iForce Max hybrid powertrain delivers 437 horsepower.
And with the multi-terrain select, no matter what the conditions are, it automatically adjusts the engine throttle and traction.
Get $3,000 customer cash on a new 25 Tundra or 1.75 APR financing. Or lease a Tundra for $409 a month.
Toyota, let's go places.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
It's the model closeout sales event at Friendship CDJR. 25 Ram 1500, 17,000 off. 2025 Jeep Wrangler, $399 a month. 25 Jeep Gladiator, only $399 a month. Right now through Monday night only at Friendship CDJR, Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing. Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter here. Virginia High with the ball down 43-0. Nice run here. Get by the Bearcats. Let's see, that is Joel Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards was.
We got a Viking down.
Taking it outside, and he cut it up field. Was able to pick up enough yards for a first down. I think we got a cramp. Is what we've got here from the Vikings right now.
And we'll take a timeout as one of the Vikings.
For over 60 years, Blackburn Childers and Stegall has been more than an accounting firm. We've partnered with families and businesses throughout our region to serve as a cornerstone of support. Today, we deliver the capabilities of a large firm, paired with the personalized service only a locally owned business can offer. Our team of professionals will soon be united under one roof at our new location in Gray, while continuing to serve you from our offices in Greenville and Boone. Blackburn Childers and Stegall, trusted for generations, committed to your success.
You've worked hard to build your career, your reputation, and your life.
But one accusation, one moment, can put it all in jeopardy.
At Spivey King & Spivey, we defend professionals, business owners, and high-profile clients facing serious charges.
We protect more than your freedom, we protect your future.
Scan the QR code and add Spivey King & Spivey to your phone.
You'll have the peace of mind knowing that if the unthinkable happens, your defense team is just one tap away. Spivey King & Spivey.
Welcome back. Alex Carey was the player believed to be maybe dealing with a cramp there for Tennessee High. It's third down for the Bearcats. Running clock here the entire second half. And it's going to be Edwards. He's hard to miss with those neon shoes and gloves.
Yep, another run off the right side there.
Joel Edwards, a senior for the Bearcats. It's second down. Look at this sign. Your mom called, you left your game at home.
Whoa.
That was a lot better before the game started than it is now when it's 43-0. Edwards showing some burst here, but this play is going to get flagged.
Oh, man.
Not sure what happened there. The play was already.
Oh, they blew it dead. Inadvertent whistle. Oh, Coach Patterson can't believe that. You got to be kidding.
Coach Patterson looking for an explanation, and
yeah, that's what happened. They thought he was tackled, and he actually got out of the way of the guy and cut back across the field. The linebacker stunted on the backside that time was Stallnaker, and trying to chase him down the backfield. They missed him, and wow.
So Edwards going to get another opportunity, and this time he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be maybe just a yard short. Not sure why Edwards is wearing number 9, but he has a helmet that says 77. Here's the previous as of the play before. Yeah, see Edwards get his helmet. Maybe, I don't know if he's borrowing someone else's helmet or.
Yeah, he could have. His helmet could have had a chin strap mess up, a buckle, whatever, and so he was able to grab another one on the sideline and get in the ball game.
They're going to give it to Edwards on 4th and 1. He's got some room. Joel Edwards, nice play outside the 45-yard line. Spivey, King and Spivey first down for Joel Edwards.
Yes.
He's a little gingerly walking after that carry, and he's going to exit the game.
Yeah, Smith came up from behind there and made the tackle. You can see Edwards, he breaks it to the outside right here. He's going up the sideline. Smith's in pursuit and pulls him down. And yeah, Smith saved one there.
Under 9 minutes to go. Here's Tennessee High defense working on back-to-back shutouts. They pitched one last week at Cott County, and they have one on the board right now. See if they can hang on to this goose egg.
Once again, it was an outside linebacker going in there and making a tackle. That was Stallacre.
Jeray Bryant getting his first carry for Virginia High. The Bearcats are going to fall to 4-1, be their first loss of the season. Next week, they got a tough game on the road at Grayson County, who lost in the state championship game last year in 1A. Bearcats are a 2A school, but I mean, certainly that's going to be a tough game, I think, for them next week.
Yeah, Grayson County dropped down from 2A to 1A, and then they were able to.
A lot of room here for Bryant, and he gets a big hit down near the 20-yard line. But a nice run there by Bryant. Maxwell Holt on the tackle.
I think Holt came over from the safety position to knock him out of bounds there to save a touchdown.
Jeray Bryant trying to get the Bearcats on the board, and Holt trying to keep him out of the end zone to preserve this goose egg for the Vikings.
You can see Holt, he was all the way on the other side of the field. He lines up on the far side.
Holt's a junior for Tennessee High. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left. Edwards breaks through inside the 10. Edwards close to the end zone. He gets thrown down inside the 5. Jeray Bryant.
Another great run coming off the right side. Getting up through there. Pretty good blocking that time.
The Bearcats having some success on this drive. First, it was Edwards early in the drive. Then when he went out, Bryant's taken over, and he's had a couple of nice runs.
Bailey saved a touchdown that time. He's the cornerback over here on this right-hand side.
Jeray Bryant breaks through, and he's in for the Bearcat touchdown. Virginia High on the board, courtesy of Jeray Bryant, the junior.
Bryant did a really good job running that time. They actually had him in the backfield. He broke the tackle. Got upfield, got in the end zone. You can see here, he's hit at the back. Boom, right there. Couldn't hang on to it.
Extra point by Owen Dean right down Main Street, 43-7. We'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
Home is where friends gather and children grow and life's pages turn. Home is where the good times in life happen and where memories are made. Helping young families get started on a great life together in their first home and then move up to a larger home when the need arrives is what we do. The Bank of Marion, with hometown community branches all across the region.
Business is booming at the Robinette Company, and we're drastically needing new employees to help us keep up with the demand. We have positions available in both Piney Flats and Bristol for machine operators, material handlers, maintenance technicians, and more. Select positions are eligible for a $1,000 sign-on bonus. The Robinette Company provides great benefits, including medical, dental, vision, life, and employees are eligible for 40 hours of paid vacation at their 6-month anniversary. Start a new career today at the Robinette Company, Piney Flats and Bristol.
Sarah Presnell, tax partner, Blackburn Childers and Segal. On July 4th, you as viewers and as taxpayers and the main aspects and benefits tax brackets. There's now an increase in your tax credit 20 under 17 years of age. And now deduct carbon in the or a lot of people in our area. BCS would love to be able to help you answer any questions you have. These are just very small aspects of a huge.
Fans very happy getting these short across the state line. Vikings the 7th. Virginia High will kick the first time.
You can see Tennessee High scooting up here. They think it might be an outside kick.
Little squibber goes through the Viking hand, and it's going to be recovered. Time now for our Toyota drive of the game. Man in another second quarter. A little pass to Dane Music for Tennessee High, and then we get a run up by Smith. This was in the second quarter. Knox Cassie is going to then get inside the 5, and then Cassie's called again here into the end zone. That made it 30-0 Tennessee High. That is your Toyota drive of the game. Under 6 minutes to go now. Vikings in control. Meyer remains in at quarterback. Lucas Schaefer getting his first carry, the sophomore for Tennessee High. Coach Holt, going back to the summer, and he reiterated this to me when I met with him on Monday. The goal, he said, for this year's team is they wanted a home playoff game. You have to finish in the top 2 of your region to get a home playoff game. That's something Tennessee High has not done since 2020. That was their last home playoff game. I said, why is that a goal for this year's team? He said, the atmosphere in the castle is electric. When they played Elizabethton and Science Hill a couple weeks ago, they lost close games, but he said it was a great environment. And for these seniors, if they can experience a playoff game at home, I want that for them. Nice run on second down by Schaefer. And he said, that's been the last couple of years. They finished 3rd to Morristown West and Sevier County. And as a result, they've had to go on the road. The last 4 years, they went to Powell, Knox Central, and they've lost one and done in the playoffs. So they want to get a home playoff game this year. I think they've got a good shot at it. Good shot at they've played a real tough schedule here at the beginning of the year, and getting into their conference play after this game, I think they've got a shot at it. They actually have one more non-region game after tonight before they hit the conference play. Next week they host Abingdon. Another Virginia school will be playing Tennessee High. That one will be in the Stone Castle as Meyer runs that one there. So Abingdon will play Tennessee High next week. After that, though, it's all region games the rest of the way. Now, of course, you do have to mention that one of the teams in their region is the defending state champs from Sevier County, who undefeated once again. We're actually going to be broadcasting their game on Thursday. We're going to show they are playing Greenville at Sevier County, battle of unbeaten. That game will be on Thursday, 7 o'clock on the Tri-City CW. Our good friend Mark Packer, his crew will be calling that game, but we're going to take the feed, show that, so you can check out Greenville, first of all, who we're going to see in a couple weeks, but then Sevier County, who's a team that Tennessee High will be playing later on in the season as well. Yeah, a lot of exciting football coming up. And then next Friday, we will be at Happy Valley High School for Hampton playing North Green. As this run here near the 45, of course, Hampton is playing their home games this year at Happy Valley. Their field was destroyed last year by Lean, and they also dropped down to single A. So this is a region game next week when North Green and Hampton get together. The Bulldogs won last night. They beat Jellicoe big, so I think they're 2-0 in the region. North Green got a win tonight, so that'll be a fun game. They got a beautiful new turf field over at Happy Valley, so it'll be nice to see that for the first time.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're excited about North Green coming to town.
Under 3 minutes to go in this one. And just looking at some scores in the VT game, this will be the most lopsided win if the score remains here since 2009. Tennessee High won by 33 points, 56-23. They're up 36 points right now.
Another running back in there for Science Hill. For Tennessee High. I believe they've got 2 new guys in there.
That one right there was by Kanan Waldron getting that carry. Of course, for Virginia High in the Southwest District, they have played one region game. That was Richlands back. They played a week 0 game. They got that win. So the Bearcats are 1-0 in the Southwest District. They still have some big games coming up down the line against Graham and Lebanon, who has Michael Reese, the quarterback. We saw Lebanon, Virginia High last year. We did that game on a Saturday, and both of those teams can score a lot of points.
Yeah, putting the ball in the air, and I think we're going to see another exciting game out of both of them this year.
Of course, that's still down the line, but the Bearcats, since they played week 0, they actually have 2 bye weeks coming up because they have played now 5 straight weeks. I think they have Grayson County, Tazewell, then they actually have a bye week, play Graham, then have another bye week. So they're going to have a 3-week stretch where they're going to play 1 football game coming up in October.
I don't think they'll mind that bye week before they play Graham.
And after.
Yeah. Really, really good football team.
We've got a timeout here by Tennessee High, and we'll take a timeout on Friday Night Rivals.
Tonight's School Spotlight is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
I absolutely love our early childhood program here. It offers, with the focus at first was to let children or high school students see if teaching was a profession that they would want to join. And so this was kind of giving them a taste of that. Our students are getting so much more than a credit or a grade from this class. They're learning life skills, teaching them how to be self-sufficient. We're teaching them how to be independent. And if we do all of those things now, then when those expectations of those academics come, they're going to be ready for it because they're already regulating their emotions. They're already able to listen and follow multiple step instructions. So this is just the best jump start in the world for them.
We are, first of all, hoping that we encourage students to be in education, that we encourage them, even if it's not as a teacher, to work in a community through child care programs and other of those types of things, because it is such a growing need. Best of both worlds for me, because I love small children. Obviously, my degree is in early childhood education, and then I got a master's degree to be able to teach CTE. We call them still children, but they're high school. They're our big kids. And to see the progress they make, to see when we see them doing what we have taught, what we have modeled, we are so proud.
Welcome back. Tennessee High called that timeout before 4th and 3. Meyer's going to run it here, and he's going to pick up the first down and then smartly get down inbounds. So nice play there by the freshman.
Yeah, just a little sweep over there to the right-hand side. The back led him around. He sort of gave a little fake like he was going to cut up the field, got the cornerback inside, cut outside, picked up enough yards for the first down.
The play clock, they have not started that yet. Kind of looking at that here. So really, they do not have to snap the ball again here. The play clock never went. The game clock's now down to 32.
I think that they
put this starters, I think, back in here maybe to take the knee. So Jack Richardson's going to take a knee here. His one and only VT game is going to end with a kneel down, and that'll be the final score. 43-7 Tennessee High over Virginia High. The first VT game in 6 years goes to the Vikings. We'll talk to Coach Holt coming up in the postgame show after this.
Hey, what's up, roomie? I got us some Jersey Mike subs.
Danny DeVito? Are you my freshman roommate?
And that doesn't matter. This is a Jersey Mike's commercial where the subs matter most. I mean, look how big that is. We'd eat that for lunch and for dinner. Hey, we eat that. Hey, who let the rents in? You want a Jersey Mike's?
Introduce us to your new roommate.
Mom, it's Danny DeVito.
That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All trophies and plaques for WCYB's Friday Night Rivals are provided by Eddie's Trophies and Gift Shop in Bristol. Eddie's Trophies also offers medals, plaques, acrylics, glass, and crystal pieces for your business, school, or sports team. That's Eddie's Trophy and Gift Shop online at eddiestrophies.com.
At Citizens Bank, we believe in the communities we serve. With locations throughout the Tri-Cities and Knoxville, Citizens Bank is the trusted partner to work alongside your business and family in accomplishing financial goals. As a family-owned bank founded and headquartered in Northeast Tennessee, a big part of our success is your success. So stop by a branch or visit citizensbank24.com today and get to know the citizens in your community.
It's the model closeout sales event at Friendship Hyundai. 25 Hyundai Santa Fe SE 0% APR. 25 Hyundai Elantra SEL Sport $199 a month. 25 Hyundai Tucson SE $249 a month. Right now through Monday night only at Friendship Hyundai Bristol and Johnson City.
We're dealing. Temperatures are going down, but the deals are hot at Dutch Miller Nissan in Bristol. Get 0% financing on Rogue, Pathfinder, and Murano. Get $6,500 off the V6-powered Frontier, or payments as low as $199 per month on Sentra and Kicks. No addendums, no games, just straightforward, transparent pricing. If you don't shop with Dutch, you're going to pay too much. Dutch Miller Nissan, across from Walmart on the Parkway in Bristol.
For giving 3 yards in the first half, Virginia High. What can you say about your defense tonight?
Hey, they run the ball like we practice every single day. Coach Chandler, the whole defensive side does a great job. These guys love playing defense and love being physical.
Back and also for you guys to get the win.
It's amazing. I love this town. I love these kids. I love these people.
Mountain area four-wheelers, the Tennessee Army National Guard, Powell Valley Bank, Johnny Burco's Pizza, Johnson City